guys.
Welcome to Adventurers of Avnia.
We're just dying.
Damn it, Jack.
Oh my God, are we actually live?
Yes, we're actually.
Hey everybody, welcome to Adventures of Avnia.
Fan.
Colton was talking about his fruit cup. There's no allegory there. It was just a real fruit cup, and it was really funny. He was like, I have a beer, I have some water, and in case I get a little sad, I have a fruit cup. Oh my God.
All right.
Anyways, welcome to tonight's game. We're super excited. It's been about a month since we've played.
Yeah, it's been like 4 weeks.
I'm hyped to get back here. So thanks for joining us, everybody. Want to give a big shout out to our sponsor, G Fuel. You get 10% off your G Fuel purchase with the code Fireball, which ironically nobody in any of our games can cast, I think. Maybe I think Ari can cast it. Ari is the only one.
Yeah.
Core would have been able to.
Oh. Hey. People haven't watched Evenfall yet, I'm sure.
You know.
We've been horrible about spoilers.
Yeah, no,
we have just really messed that
spoilers
up.
Don't.
In other news, I'm in a different room now, obviously, and we have a stream computer too. So hopefully,
it's in the Zoom call. It says stream.
It is in the Zoom call, and it also means that now I can that side can have the full player view for Roll20.
Yep. So you guys can see everything now.
Yeah.
So, and that's thanks to all of you guys. We were able to, in our budget, get another stream computer, which is really great. Now we can keep this getting higher and higher quality for all of you guys. And so we're going to give a big shout out to all of our patrons, specifically Echu, who is pledging $30 a month. You don't need to be doing that. It's only $10, but thanks so much, Echu. Appreciate it.
He wants that stream computer.
Yeah.
They want that stream computer. I shouldn't assume. Sorry.
They're just a sneeze. Achoo.
Just a sneeze away.
Yep. Also want to give a shout out to everybody else. Melody Olvera, Mike Salmon, Michael, Jaron, Cow the God, Pimpin' the Hood, Adam Halleck, Arthur Sulza, Mimi H, Will Pratt, possibly related to Chris Pratt, Mama Love and Papa Joy, Danny, Penguin Culture, Teutonic Knight, Angriest Bird God, Notorious Thief, James P., Patrick Skistad, Rick Osborne, Josh Travis, Grant Thatcher, Subclass Podcast.
Someone revealed who it was.
That and Micah, God of Puns. So thanks everybody for helping us out over on the channel. All of that on the Patreon, all of that goes directly into the channel. So we appreciate all of you supporting our stuff. We're going to have merch soon. I'm going to start a bonfire. I tried to get it up and working, but it has its color limitations, so I might have to hire some artists to make some art for us. I did get permission from Jennifer to possibly use the tarot card designs, but I think they have too many colors.
Yeah,
so,
I would imagine they would.
We might just have to get our own stuff. So I might be reaching out to some artists in the future to make some T-shirt designs. So that's coming soon.
Cade. Cade is the one that's
Cade is the Subclass Podcast.
Well, that might be coming back at some point. So, anyways, I don't think I have anything else.
I don't think so.
Cool. Let us jump right. I feel like
we usually introduce ourselves at the beginning too.
Yeah, well, if you're this far in, you know
us at this point.
So, schedule update. Next week we will have Evenfall. On the 23rd, we are going to try our hardest to have Avnia. We are currently trying to find a day to pre-record it because a lot of us are going to be busy on that day. So we're trying to find a day to premiere it. So we'll still have an episode. We'll keep you guys updated on what's going on there.
Let's just say there's a reason.
Stay pretty normal. Yeah.
Let's just say there's a reason we play these on Friday.
Yeah. Anyways, without further ado, let's get started. Tyler, take it away.
So, who is going to do the recap this time around? Who is the unlucky person?
Sorry.
I honestly don't remember.
I'll do it.
Do it, Jack. Take it away.
I love how Jacob's like, take it away, Tyler. And Tyler's
And then
like, take it away, Jack.
Jack's like, and Spencer, you take it away. We just go in a circle for hours.
Stream computer, take it away. It's like the SpongeBob, take it away, Petty. All right, so last time we infiltrated the mines of the Black Sun Corporation and found a group of orcs that had the information we needed, as well as their leader, who was later revealed to be Damon's mother, long lost mother. And we made our way back to the town of Dreadwood, knowing that there was some kind of crazy plan about to go down where basically Black Sun had his private army on a cool train that had basically a rail gun on it, and they were gonna go and fuck up the capital. We planned on like waiting a couple days before we did anything about that, but then Damon and Issa basically stumbled onto the operation and found out that it had been moved up. So we all basically had to race against time to all get on the train in time. We fought our way through the train, through some very annoying machine guns, as well as just some very close calls all around. A great time was had by all. We did win the day, and we did take over the train. So now we are en route to the capital of Avnia. That was where we left off.
That's where we left off. So, you guys had finished the fights and you had taken over the train. And Damon is currently up in the engine, kind of controlling the train, while some of the other people went back into the bunk rooms, pretty much the bunk cars. Trying to find ways to like rest because you guys haven't slept for like 36 hours at this point. It's been like a day and a half
also,
now.
Isn't the bunk like car just completely torn up by like machine gun fire? Jesus.
The back end of one is completely torn up by machine gun fire. The other one is the entire car torn up by machine gun fire. And then the other end of the one car that had the machine gun in it is just full of blood and dead bodies. So it's a little bit rough trying to figure out where to sleep, but you guys
are gonna leave this place a poor Yelp review.
Damon is extremely tired, but he would make sure before he falls asleep on the train to make sure that there's nobody else like on the train. Any other secrets, any other people who are maybe pretending to be dead, and he would go over and just like double check everything.
Roll me an investigation check just quickly.
Okay.
Double tap.
Wait, isn't
I'm
there
not
that
gonna
one,
double tap him.
isn't there that one dude that we knocked unconscious, but he's still alive?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure he's
that's a 5.
up.
As far as you can see, that is
a map.
Yep.
Oh no, we did tie that guy up. I remember we took that unconscious dude and tied him up.
He seems to be the only one that's still alive. You pretty much have killed everybody else on the train. Either knocked them off the train or killed them. You don't find anyone else.
That dude is alive though?
He is alive but tied up, knocked unconscious.
Okay.
He's stable. Because he went down, because he took massive injury.
Yeah,
and he went down to 0 but stable.
Yeah.
Are you staying? So you would know that in order to have the train operate, just because of how high of a roll you got last game, pretty much someone has to be on the engine, making sure that the thing doesn't go off the rails and make sure all the gauge, everything is working with the engine. So either
I'll do it.
You stay up, or you.
We did discuss this last game.
Oh, we did,
and it was Issa just needed 4 freaking hours. That's all they needed. Right. They're at a level of exhaustion. Just give them 4 hours, and then Damon would show them how to keep everything stable, and they would just take the rest of the night. Time, day.
Okay. I would say about an hour into your journey. So Issa has been resting. Everyone can long rest now. Just
yay! Even me.
I think I may have already just taken it upon myself to do that.
I will say So about an hour into it, and so actually about where if you look at the map where the party icon is, which you guys can control, but so about there, you hear footsteps behind you. Oh, the party icon is gone.
Jacob, did you move it?
We're there, guys. We did it.
No.
You hear footsteps behind you, and your mother.
I'm like controlling the train currently.
You're like sitting in the engine, making sure that because the train kind of goes on its own, but you're making sure that the speed is like that you don't like hit a curve too hard. You're making sure that the engine has enough power to operate and pressure and stuff. So it's more monitoring than anything.
And I have not long rested.
You have not long rested yet.
Okay, so Damon's basically just sitting in there. He's got he's face is all bruised up. He's still bleeding.
Yeah. And your mother kind of climbs over and into the car, and she kind of like looks at the engine like hesitantly. She says, "Is there a way to at least slow this thing down and stop to drop me off? I'm not going to go all the way to the city. It's your place, not mine."
Where are you going to go?
I'm going to go try to find that Adelaide person you guys mentioned. The person that seems to be trying to help some of my people. I need to find my people and, well, rebuild. You're welcome to visit, of course. But this might be goodbye for now. You have other things in store for you, it seems.
I have to take care of these people.
So you do.
Okay.
Seems like you're doing a very good job with it. Again, you're Damon. That's who you are. Clearly.
He just kind of smiles and kind of holds his head down. And he looks back up to her and he just says, "Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I wasn't there."
She kind of pauses for a moment and kind of sighs and says, it kind of leans on like one of the sides of the cabin and says, "I'm sorry I wasn't the parent you needed me to be. I'm sorry that the life that you were born into was not the life that you should have lived."
That wasn't you.
It was. To an extent, it was all of us. But as I said before, you may not be. I don't count you as my son, not because I don't want to, but because you're your own person. You've made yourself into who you are, not who I wanted you to be. And honestly, seeing you in there, seeing what you've been able to accomplish and be able to do, it's probably better. She kind of gets up and pats her on the shoulder.
He probably just stands up and hugs her.
She
he doesn't say
pauses for a
anything,
moment.
but he just does that. And it's only like a second or two, and then he says, "I'll stop the train." And then I'm gonna stop the train.
Yeah, it's not hard. It just takes a little bit of time because it's such a heavy machine that it takes like a mile for it to slow down enough. But you probably don't even stop it all the way. It's slow enough that you can just hop off and you kind of watch as she kind of watches and waves to you as she slowly disappears into the distance as you continue.
He just holds up a hand and then kind of watches.
She almost gives like a salute that the tribe would give as a
he would give it back to her, and then kind of watches she disappears.
Yeah, the train kind of like rounds a corner and behind some rocks and she's gone.
And then back to full speed.
Okay. You along the journey, it's pretty easy to do. Can Issa give me an intelligence check with advantage for just to be able to control the train since like the game is showing.
I'll give Issa. Never mind. I'm all out of. No, wait. I think I have one more. I will give her my last. Give them my last flash of genes.
Cool. Perfect. Do it.
Which is how many?
+4.
17. Sorry, I had to do math.
Cool. Perfect. Damon's able to show you at least enough to be able to understand how the train operates and be able to get to your destination just fine. It takes about 12 hours from when you left the Black Sun Industries to getting to the city. And you guys started like in the early morning, not early morning, but like 9 o'clock in the morning. So at this point, it's about 9 at night, so the sun has already started going down, and you can tell at this point that you're starting to get close to the city. All of you guys are awake now and up and down.
We fucked up our sleep schedule, guys.
I go over to the front. I get up first. I go over to the front of the train to check on Issa, and I'm just like, "How's it going?"
Same thing as always. This is odd. Technology is odd.
So
Farron is still awake, so give me 1 second.
So
I'm gonna go see if that woke him up, and then he just heads out.
So I should note. Did you say that we completed our rest?
Yes, you did.
All right, cool. I needed to go put the Arcane Arcade stream computer on Discord.
To get the music.
I didn't think about it, so I
Pushing the long rest button as I recover 27 hit points, 4 hit dice, 7 spell slots, relentless endurance, and flash of genius. Holy shit, I get back.
Pressing the long rest button as I recover health because I'm a rogue and just have access to all my stuff all the time.
Shut up.
I expended everything but my first level spells. I had 4 spells left.
Jeez.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
Yep. So you guys are starting to get close to the city. Are you guys approaching this?
I'm approaching it by preparing new spells.
I was gonna say,
I rolled a 9.
Kyrie would probably approach either Damon or Issa, whichever one is easier to get to.
I would imagine they're both probably in the engine. I'm assuming Damon kind of goes up there when he's awake.
All right. Yeah, I'll go over there. So are we taking this whole thing over to Avnia?
I figure. Why? I think they'll know what to do with it over us.
Do you think we should tell them?
Tell them what?
That we're coming?
There's
only one set of tracks. What if they send their train down?
Might be a good idea. You might want to ask Jeremy, though. I'm not the one that can do that.
Right. How long do we have before we're there?
I don't know. Can I know how long? Do I know?
Sure, because you can kind of pay attention to like how fast this is and where you kind of are. So I would say you guys are kind of like right here right now, if you look at the map.
Okay.
Which is currently about 55 miles, which is just about an hour.
Okay, so we're about an hour away. Kyrie, this might be a good time to let them know.
Oh, geez, we went a long way.
Yeah, it moves at 50 miles an hour, so which is 2 hexes.
I'll go find Jeremy.
Got any 2s, Mr. Farron?
Oh, they're playing cards. Perfect.
No, I don't. Go fish.
Darn it.
His hair is probably a mess.
That's kind of walk in. Well,
You want to play?
in a second, maybe. You play poker or just that?
No, poker is against my religion.
Go fish is the only thing he said it could work.
How is that? What?
I don't know. I stopped asking questions about Mr. Farron's oath a while ago.
Okay. Jeremy, do you have a way to contact the king?
Oh, yeah,
figure
sure
it would
do.
be
I was
good for
actually
them.
I was actually just thinking about it myself. I was going to try and seek one of you out. But
I figure it would be
I
good
can,
for them to know ahead of time.
Yeah, I mean, I can only send so many words, though.
Right.
Let's see. What should I say? Should I tell him? Should I just tell him that we're on our way with a captured weapon on this here iron rail?
Yeah, just call it the Imperium. Call it an Imperium.
All
plot.
right, that'll get his attention.
That we overcame that, and there's a
All right.
train on the rail. They really shouldn't send those out.
All right, Here,
And we'll be pulling up soon.
Sure, let me count it out for you, just so you can, give me the okay. Do you think he remembers me? If I say like it's Jeremy, will he remember me? I know that I was kind of spacing out during that whole meeting, but
we don't really have a group name, so I guess you can just call us the Adventurers he sent out.
Or we could call us like the Shard Hunters or something. That'd put a clear picture in his mind. Maybe. I'll just go with that.
It would work temporarily, at the very least.
Your Majesty, Shard Hunters here, captured Black Sun. That's technically one word, right? Because it's a name.
Yeah.
Black Sun. Weapon.
And Imperium. Keep in mind, he thinks that
Black Sun and Imperium project.
Maybe just mention Imperium and not Black Sun.
Okay. Captured.
I don't think he
captured Imperium.
Aaron's writing this all down.
Train. En route to Avnia.
Have you guys sent a message yet?
I'm counting out the words right now.
And I'm writing it down for her.
En route to Avnia, crew taken care of. We control the train. Don't send another train.
That'll work.
It was almost equivalent to that eggnog video, but it's just trains. I just think
it's not a good idea for us to send out for us to tell him that we captured something from Black Sun when he doesn't know that they're an enemy yet.
All right, I will cast sending and send it to. What's his name? Where's my character journal? I had his name written down.
Let's
King,
see.
Was it King?
I have written down King.
I wrote his.
Ooh, that's written down in my other book.
Here's my journal.
Ooh.
Fuck. Sorry.
I think it's Thaddeus.
I have the princess's name written down, but not.
See, that's the one that I don't have written down.
Altogether, we are
King
maybe
Arthur, Oswald, Dorian, Edward.
Edward Avnia. That's what I was just saying.
Dear Mr. Avnia.
Mr. Avnia.
It's like saying, "Dear Mr. Monopoly."
Mr. America.
That's America's ass.
Oh, God.
Okay.
we should be saying that about the king of.
Give me a
Country.
history check quickly, just for a second, Jeremy.
Me?
Yes,
A history
Can I make a history check?
because if you send that to I will just let you know if you send it to that person's name,
No, I
it
wasn't
will bounce off.
I wasn't actually going to send it to Mr. Avnia. I was going to send it to King Arthur, the man that I know and definitely met once.
What?
While you
That's
were stuffing
right.
your face
Technically,
with
Jeremy
biscuits.
did meet them, even if Jack
Yes.
didn't.
Technically, Jack was there
I
when
wanna
they
roll history.
when they met.
Oh.
I rolled a 2 on my history check.
Oh lordy!
Okay.
Ooh,
well,
I want to roll history.
roll it.
He 15.
The last name for the king is Atwood.
His name isn't Mr. Avnia, it's Mr. Atwood.
Oh. I'm living on Atwood Street right now. No jokes. But all right, I will send it to King Arthur, Oswald, Dorian, Edward, Atwood. Isn't it funny how all of his names have 2 syllables? Oh wait, Dorian has 3. Damn it! All right, sending that in.
Okay.
Send him a message.
Dorian Oswald Atwood gmail.com.
Woodmail.
Good mail.
Hey, what was the princess's name?
Amelia, I think.
Diana.
Oh.
Wait,
Someone
what?
had it. Someone had it in the notes.
I
Was
think
it
it's
Jack?
Amelia.
I don't have it in
It
my
is
notes.
Amelia.
I don't have her whole name written out.
Well, I
think
assume
it
it's
was-
Amelia Atwood.
Well,
It is.
if she's anything like her father, she's probably got 4 middle names. So
Percival
That's
Frederick
fair.
Stein von
But
Musil,
I don't need to
LLC.
know those. I just need to know the first one and the
Amelia.
last one.
I'm adding that to my notes. So yeah, I send the message to the king.
Mr. Vatican City.
Pope. Oh jeez.
His last name is City.
My name is Johnny New York.
Mr. France.
Mr. France. Perfect.
If Farron plays poker, they become a Death Knight.
I could summon the dead.
By the power of gambling. So Farron, I think it's your turn.
do you have any 7s?
I do. I was saving those up.
Oh, well, I'd like it, please. Thank you.
Yeah.
Now, remind me, do I get to go again, or do you go now?
I don't quite
Oh,
remember.
Kyrie, I forgot. Do you want to play? No? Okay.
I'll
Mr.
watch.
Damon, would you like to play?
Hmm?
Go fish.
Oh, sure.
Well,
You know,
I can,
Pythias is actually really good at it.
Oh,
He eats the
I programmed
cards.
him. He could play Go Fish.
well, can
Oh,
you tell him
wow.
not to eat the cards this time?
That's
was
how
he
he
eating
wins.
the
He just
cards?
eats all the cards.
I'm Pythias
I
still the
think
3.
you're not
He
supposed
just
to eat
eats it.
cards. You're not supposed to eat anything.
He like spits them out, and they're like those old paper punch cards from like computers and stuff.
Damon goes over and he says, I only gave him a mouth just a 3-hole punch paper. And he opens it, and then his mouth kind of comes out. He says, that's the only reason he has a mouth. So unless you were putting cards in his mouth, you wouldn't be eating them.
And it's like you open it, and then the little things fall out.
Jack,
or he's like a paper
you-
shredder, and you open him up, and you just see a bunch of shredded paper inside.
Jack, check your messages. You got our
Ooh, okay.
Ooh. You have
Ooh,
mail.
a response.
I'm getting something. It's not the king, but it is the chancellor.
Just some person who's just like,
Did we meet the king's chancellor?
Yes,
Yes.
Is it Dijkstra?
Yes, Chancellor.
Oh.
It's him. It's his
Duh.
voice.
Could be us up in the bathhouse.
It's a message from Chancellor Dijkstra. He says, "Bring the train to the station at the castle. We will meet you there with a company of guards." So it
Okay.
sounds like we're
Oh, boy.
expected. Just as long as we don't ram into the station, everything should
Great.
be fine.
Was it in a friendly tone or like a...
I don't know if I don't really get like tone. I
Oh.
just kind of get like the message.
Right.
You know, it's kind of hard sometimes because like you'll send it and you'll be like, "Oh my God, are they mad at me?" Because they didn't
Yeah,
respond very
I get it,
quickly.
yeah.
Or it's like,
Like
why
when
did they
you-
use a period instead of an exclamation mark? Like,
Yeah.
what's wrong?
It's like reading a letter. You're like,
I'm going to go
Yeah.
see if Issa can speed up the train.
okay, well,
Just Pythias sits down, his little goat hands grab card.
goat hands.
You're like, I thought he had hooves.
His hooves like retract, and it's
yeah,
like,
it's the Deer for Adventure Time.
Yeah, it's the Deer from Adventure Time.
Yep, and you guys can continue to play cards as
no fun when Pythias plays.
the city slowly comes into view as you guys round a bit of a bend and you guys go heading upwards and above the wall and across a almost like brick bridge that goes above the city and into the plus area. Coming onto the map.
I'm the map. I'm the map.
On the map. On the map.
Wow. Avnia.
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 Yeah, and you guys are able to
Avnia.
easily pull into the station. Damon and Issa working together are easily able to slow the train down quickly enough to not slam into the.
It's the little train cart thing, so you have to seesaw it.
Yeah.
It's just like, I just want you to let you know, I have no idea what I'm doing.
I'm just imagining during that like crazy pitched battle that was happening over the train. At the front of the train, it's just two dudes like.
Yes. Perfect. That's exactly what it
Issa,
is.
I have no idea what I'm doing. Avnia is like 100 feet away and we're going full speed.
Oh no!
Oh no!
No, but you guys pull into the station and you see actually on the main station platform, there's a whole contingency of royal guards. These are the stark white guards with like a very similar designed bolt action rifle to what Farron took from Adelaide's
Not a gun.
Adelaide's group. There's quite a few of them, but there are three people that kind of stand out, and they're kind of standing actually a little bit more forwards towards you guys. One is Chancellor Dijkstra, one is the King, and another guy that looks to be in the same kind of uniform as the rest of them.
Do you know who he is?
You haven't seen him, so unless you roll me something, but
Can I roll history and be a nerd and know who he is?
Not history, roll me intelligence.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not a historical figure.
23.
Yet.
Jesus Christ. This is probably the leader of the Royal Guard.
So as we step out and we just see all of them there, it's like, oh, hey, that's the leader of the Royal Guard. You notice by his little stash right there and his uniform. See how it's tucked in kind of on the. Why are none of you listening to me?
Farron's listening to you.
That just
I was about
reminded
to
me
say,
of.
Farron's like, here's my
Why
resume,
is Farron the
sir.
only one listening?
Here's my
to me?
resume. I'd like to replace you someday.
Oh my god.
Jacob just reminded me of Nitro Walk with that. If any of you know what Nitro Walk is. No? All right.
I'm going to assume something nerdy.
It's a parody satire video that was put on YouTube like 8 years ago.
Okay.
And yeah. Hey Tyler,
Hey.
I don't know if you recall this, but Kyrie has that dang old keen mind.
Yeah.
One of us is holding on to the papers that proves the it's Issa, right? That proves
It was Issa.
Yes, it would be Issa.
Cool, perfect.
Issa does all our paperwork.
Issa like pulls out papers and notebooks.
I was gonna say Issa and Kyrie probably kind of take the first step forward, or I know Kyrie would try to, unless Damon is like pushing
Nope,
it.
I am in the back. I'm pushing everybody off the train. I'm like, go.
Oh, I saw you shaking your head when I said
you're
Kyrie
working
probably go
working
first, and I was
attractions
like,
at Disneyland. You're like, all right, everybody out.
Yep.
and all this kind of nod.
Greetings.
Remind me, there isn't like some like royal like I need to bow or any of that.
So it's like, yes, there are formalities, but it doesn't seem like they like force those formalities a whole lot. It's like if you want to be overly formal, and especially if you go to like a formal thing, they seem to be more. We're getting
This
to
is
business, so
business
kind
and
of
we're not having an
Yes.
audience.
exactly.
Right.
This is
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So they kind of just want to get through with this, and they kind of step forward and say, the king kind of speaks up and says, "So what is this about a Imperium super weapon? Is it that?" He points to the giant gun.
Yes.
Yep.
It's kind of strange for an Imperium weapon, and they're using their own rails.
It's not completely Imperium.
It's actually a Class A railway gun that uses bullets almost the size of your head.
Yes.
Well,
Issa has the paperwork that proves this, but it was a little hard to say this in a message. We believe Black Sun is partnering with the Imperium and intended on using this to attack Avnia.
Lord Blackson?
Yes.
We don't believe so. We know so.
Well, we have the work. Yes, we have the papers.
But we outright spoke to him.
Tyler,
He was
I'll be right back.
Okay. The Chancellor Dijkstra kind of walks up and like says, "Can you hand them over so we can?"
Yeah. I'm also trying to like
Yeah.
see which ones it was.
Yeah. What do you hand over?
Give me a second.
There's a couple of things. I can tell you off the top of my head.
I was like, there's a cipher that
Cipher?
what's her face had that was Black
Mhm.
Sun stuff.
Alison
The
Cooper.
note in Infernal Abyssal, from the Imperium to Black Sun or vice versa, one of those two. And then I'm
Yeah.
sure he'd want the schematic for the
For the
big
gun
fucking
stuff, yeah.
gun.
Okay, yeah. You hand them all over, and Chancellor kind of puts them close to his chest. I'll. He actually looks at the king and says, "I'll begin investigating this immediately." And the king just kind of nods and he walks off. The like lead guard it kind of steps up and says, "Is there any hostiles on the train still?"
There's a lot of bodies. There's one.
Unconscious. One of Black Sun's soldiers. Don't know if you'll get much information out of him.
Okay. He kind of motions like
shot.
this, and a bunch of the guards actually start piling onto the train and start to do a sweep.
They've been stripped of their emotions and will. They've been almost lobotomized. They're barely even people at this point, but they do have memories. They're still cognitive.
If that's the case, then yeah, we might not be able to get a whole lot out of them. We'll send the one that you have probably to underguard supervision to the hospital, and see if we can get anything out of them. But if you think that they've been lobotomized properly, then they probably won't. We'll also hold on to this gun here too, for now. Probably what will happen is if what you say turns out to be true, or at least has enough information to us to get a warrant, we will put our warrant out for Lord Blackson and try and apprehend him as best we can, and of course take all of his take into custody all of his associates, repossess all of his assets and everything until we can get this straight. But that might take a little bit of time. We'll see how long it takes to do that.
Well, so long as you're not in that direct contact with the Imperium, I'm sure we have a little bit more time. With this thing being taken care of, we've kind of taken away Black Sun's fangs for the most part.
Yeah, and I would guess that with his abilities, he might be neutered, but he would probably try to be able to escape our grasp. Is my assumption. Especially if this happened some time ago. I would imagine this wasn't right outside the city when you took this. When did this happen? When did you apprehend this?
Yesterday? 2 days ago? I don't even know what day it is anymore. I'm obviously exhausted.
It's been a long time.
Then he's probably...
Well, we stopped the train about, 13 hours ago?
It hasn't been long.
And is he aware that you stopped the train?
He's possibly aware that we were on it.
Far from him.
Yeah.
No.
He knows that we were trying to stop the train.
Then, well, I don't know what he's going to do then. He either might try to escape already, or he might hope that you guys get having killed off and then give us a little bit more time. We'll just have to see. Well, thank you for your service, though. This is to the kingdom. I can't believe this was actually going to happen. Jeez.
King Atwood, I would request some support to some refugees that are out in the desert. There are a group of people who have been, we wouldn't have made it this far without them. They are refugees from San Almes. They were attacked by the Imperium and they're living off of the land right now. No soldiers, but maybe...
We would never have uncovered this plot of Black Suns if it weren't for them.
They also made many sacrifices towards Black Sun. If you could get them any kind of supplies towards them, instead of us, we don't need it, but they do. They don't need soldiers. They're perfectly capable, but they do need food, water, and any other supplies that they could need.
He kind of he nods. Yeah, I'll definitely be able to. I'll probably contact my daughter to send a detachment down there to bring the supplies to them. Maybe help them get something set up as a more of a permanent homestead if they're just refugees out in the desert.
Of course. Thank you.
Of course. Where are they located? I might ask.
Tawa Bluff. That was where we last left them. Oh my goodness. We need to tell Adelaide what happened.
Oops.
I'll just step to the side and send Adelaide a message. I'll text it to you, Tyler.
Yeah, I can definitely do that, especially
It's
since
probably almost there.
What did I miss? Sorry.
Just explaining the refugees to the king.
I
Okay.
told the king to send people to the refugees, or to send supplies to the refugees.
Okay. Did he know about Adelaide?
I didn't mention Adelaide. I just said there's refugees that helped us and they need supplies.
Gotcha. And he believes the paperwork and all that?
Yep. The
he
chancellor took him.
The chancellor took him to go verify them. He walked off. He walked off and is gone. So it's just the two. It's just the guard captain and king that's kind of doing the rest.
Could I have, if you don't mind, retroactively incited the chancellor?
Sure, do it.
I was hoping somebody would do it. I wouldn't do it, but I was hoping somebody would do it.
I was like, it's totally not like Issa, made a copy of everything.
10.
Did you really make a copy of everything? Oh my God, yes. That's
Why
so
wouldn't-
awesome.
Why wouldn't they?
One of us is
No,
smart.
I'm just so glad you did that. Oh, so smart.
I only rolled a 10.
It is.
They seem to be not hiding anything. It seems like it's just having to go through kind of
The regular procedures.
The regular procedures, yeah.
Tyler, you can basically see everything in their possessions. Like,
Yeah, I know.
everything is in there.
Yeah.
Keeps growing and growing.
Oh, there's something I was going to say.
Is there
but I
any,
forgot.
so there is nothing that I can do to repay you though for what you're saying. You don't want repayment. I could still repay you, even if it's.
Well,
If you had just told me about the refugees in the first place, it would have been good because they're my own citizens. Of course, I'm going to try and take care of them if I know that they need help.
I won't say no to being paid.
I was going to say I
point
don't
over.
want to be asking for much, but we did risk a lot for this. And
course.
well, I have a lot of things I want to build, and some money would be nice.
Of course.
Do you think maybe you could, like, I mean, I don't want to speak for everyone else, but do you think you could leave my name out of any official report that's made? I don't want to become like a public figure or nothing. I don't want like some fancy parade or nothing. With all due respect, Your Majesty.
I will be very honest. We will have to put your name into the report. But the report we are going to seal. We are not going to let anyone know that this happened.
Just as long as like
We would like to
newspaper
ask if
or
you guys
nothing.
could keep it quiet too.
I see no reason why not.
Right.
We don't want this. I personally do not want this getting out to the rest of the citizenry and scare them. They don't.
Especially with
worry of
everything in
another
a-
war.
Exactly, especially with everything in a Cold War right now.
Well, I
probably
hope you can come up with a good plan as to why a big train with a giant gun on it rolled its way into Avnia.
They would just think it's the guard captain kind of speaks up. Honestly, they probably just think it's just another one of our own exercises. The train's coming in and out
I guess you can just
looks like a shipment
or something.
potentially. I do have a question. Something that could be done if in lieu of gold. I've been searching for someone for quite a long time, and you have far more resources than I do. Make it a little bit easier.
Mhm.
Half drow from Kingsport. Name's Narcilia Daliel.
Okay.
Went missing years back.
Do you know where they were last?
Kingsport. Yes, but it's been plenty of time. They could be anywhere. I've been looking for something of a trail.
Yeah, I can have some of my chancellors and other gatherers of information be able to try and see if there's anything that we can pick up. I can't promise anything, of course. But do you have a place of residence where we could like contact you in case you find something?
I turn to both Damon and Farron. Mind if I use one of your guys' places?
Oh, wait. Sorry, I wasn't listening.
In case anything gets discovered.
I mean, my mom would probably go through an email that comes to.
You could stay at my place, Farron. Kyrie, that's fine.
Well, not. I don't have to stay there. Just something in case they
to get mail.
Gather up it. Yes, exactly.
Oh yeah.
You can just send it to my own location. It's just an antique shop.
An antique shop? That's the location?
Right. Give me a second.
If you look at the map,
I know, I am reading it. I have to read the key, and I'm like, now I have to find the dot.
It's number 10, I believe.
Yeah, that doesn't tell me where in Avnia it's located. Because
southeast.
Thank you. What quarter was that? I forgot.
I can ping it.
Yes, I'm saying what jurisdiction.
Oh, it would be technically in the area that's technically 27. The Lemerard Courtier.
I'm not even gonna try to say that. That is exactly what they say. And then they say, "It's another man's treasures antique shop." It's where I receive all my.
That place is your place?
Yes. Have you?
You own an antique shop?
I've been to that antique shop. I frequently bought things from that antique shop back when I was poor and needed things to make all my inventions with. Was it you the whole time?
I mean, it's ran through. It's.
Sorry, he's like you. Then recognizes he in front of the king. He's like, we can talk about this later.
He's just kind of like chuckles and shakes.
The bard has a side hustle?
You were from the Fae, correct?
Of course.
I'm assuming it's connected to their kind of operations and diplomacy.
Yes.
That's what I would think.
It's my home away from home, essentially.
There's one more thing, King Atwood.
Yes?
2 more things. He looks over at Jeremy.
Yes?
One of the divine shards is being held by someone that was working with Black Sun. Some sort of a serpent person. I think he's from the Imperium.
It's the person I think that you're talking about and do you know about.
Oh.
They are the leader of the Imperium.
That's just dandy.
They have been for over 100 years.
Well,
I would say avoid them at all costs. You saw this person? Where were they?
In Dreadwood.
What is hell? This is like the first time you've actually seen the king completely lose composure a little bit.
Wait, Damon, he was there?
Oh, we didn't even tell you. Yeah.
We didn't have time.
Yeah, he was right in front of us. He spoke with Black Sun and then disappeared. And then Black Sun hit a button. The train started to take off. Men flooded the room. Issa teleported us out. Yeah, it was rough.
So Black Sun will be working with the Imperium fully.
I'm gonna look over to Jeremy, and I'm gonna try my hardest to have my eyes look to the bag of holding, and then look to the king, and then to the bag of holding, and then like keep going back and forth.
Trying to suggest something. Jack, would Jeremy?
Does Jeremy go like that?
Yeah. No, she doesn't. She's smarter than that.
There's a rule for this.
I think she would just. She wouldn't just go like this, but she would probably like do like a slight shoulder thing to suggest it. Like honestly, I was thinking like do I tell the king that we have this, or are we going to keep it from him that we have this? I don't.
Yep.
I don't.
This is Damon gets an non-conclusive answer.
Jeremy just kind of suggests a shrug, but doesn't say anything.
I look at Issa.
Can I insight what Damon is doing? Because I assume to the king it looks like Damon is going.
Oh yeah, Damon is currently just staring at everyone.
The king is like, what the hell is going on? He just feels that up. What the hell is he?
9.
Is there any other information that you're holding back?
Damon reaches in the bag of holding, pulls out the shard.
The king like goes.
He just didn't know how to bring it up without it being like kind of awkward. Like, how do you segue from that? You know, like from national impending doom to we found your rock.
Like that.
Not my rock, but yes.
It's a rock.
You could have just said that you found another one. Where did you
We found another one.
Okay, well now that you put it that way, I feel a little silly.
This is
if you mind scratching my curiosity, where did you find it?
In a sacred grove beneath Tawa Bluff, something place sacred to Vivona.
This is why Issa and I normally handle the talking.
Oh, I'm just fine at talking. I just don't always do it. I don't know. I don't
doubt.
Protects the doubt.
All right.
I just don't really talk a lot in like the courts.
I'm gonna hold it out to the king.
That's also fair. I know, nor do I.
Fuck.
Why
I'm
are you
making a
holding it
wisdom
up?
save for myself. He says, "Don't you want it?
I would like to know that it's safe, but not.
Don't you want to put it in your vault?"
That's up to you guys. The same thing goes with the last stone. Technically, I do not own them. I just would like to know that they are not in the hands of someone like our
Well, that's very good.
Imperium friend.
To be honest, and I don't mean any disrespect, I was just making sure I don't want you to be gathering some big weapon that you're gonna, use to fight against the Imperium with.
Well,
Not that I would assume that you would be doing that.
To be fair, Mr. Damon, we did just get them a big weapon to fight the Imperium. I point back to the tree.
Well, sort of, yes.
I know.
No, we are not.
It would also be wise not to gather all of the shards in one location.
If I may, Your Majesty.
Yes, you may, but may I first say to Kyrie that the vault is the safest place in the entire continent. Like, only I have access to the vault. So unless you're afraid of me doing something, I can assure you I am not. I don't even want to touch them other than the one that I am already attuned to myself. My shard. It is not my place to know what the gods want. You guys found them, they're yours. Because the gods do it.
Insight check.
Roll.
Ooh.
I'm the only one allowed to talk about the gods. Fuck. It was almost a 13, which would have made it a 20, but now then it randomly became a 5, so now it's a 20.
Randomly. The gods didn't like you speaking like that, man.
Yeah.
Oh, so what'd you get in the end?
A 12.
Our insight checks have not been doing us
the
well.
best. The way he is speaking sounds like there's a lot of conviction to it.
If I may, Your Majesty, I'd like to keep it.
You wish?
I have need of it. I don't know if I revealed this to you when we first met, but I do bear Vivona's blessing or her curse, depending on how you look at it, I guess. And it only seemed right that I should connect to the stone, and I have made use of its powers. And
I will say, you don't necessarily, if you want to continue to be connected to the stone, you don't necessarily need to have it on your person.
I understand that.
I just drop it in the bag of holding and shut it.
So long as a stone is connected to the vault, you can access its power in it. But it's up to you whether or not you want to secure it there or not.
I have a funny feeling that the stone may be of more use to me yet, and I'm not ready to part from it.
Jeremy, well, never mind.
Well, what I'm saying is, Issa, you would agree because you are connected to the other one, correct?
Yes, and it still has its uses.
You don't lose your connection to the stone, whether or not it's in your pocket or in the vault.
I understand that. I just would prefer to keep it close to me. And you have my promise, Your Majesty. Come hell or high water, I will not let anyone get that stone.
I hope you're all right.
I am.
Yeah.
Will you all be needing me for anything else today?
Nice.
The Keem kind of, there's a clear look of concern on his face. He doesn't seem, he's letting you make that decision, but he does not seem to not only not agree with it, but he doesn't seem to, there's clear worry on it. He's not hiding his worry. I'm not even gonna say that there's an insight check into that.
So Farron, are you busy? If you want to go be with your family, that makes sense. I just had.
I'd like to at least check in with my family and.
Okay, well, I know you don't like to part from your sword, but I need to get your sword specifications, and also your sword at some point. We don't have to do it today, but I could get the plans ready for it tomorrow.
Like, you need to keep it for a while, or
no. A little bit.
We should talk about this outside. I'm sure the king has better.
Oh
things
yeah,
to
we
do
should.
today
Sorry, I
than-
keep forgetting.
Just a little bit.
Is there someone who could lead us out?
Yes, some regards can. So I suppose, Kyrie, you are asking for your payment to come in the form of us using our resources to find your person. I assume the rest of you are wanting a more physical payment of
gold pieces are good.
For money.
Yes.
We're like, money, please, money.
I will send word to the Royal Bank to allocate 200 gold pieces per person for your.
Thank you very much.
Distribute 100 of my payment to the families that live in Clarier.
They're all going to get a check with 1 gold.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot for them.
I know.
All right, then I shall do that. Not in your name, I'm assuming, correct?
Nah, just tell them. Tell them it's from Jerry.
All right, we will do that. A couple of guards kind of step forward. If that is all, then I suppose you'll be on your way.
Oh, yes, thank you.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Head on out.
I mean, what exactly do you want from me?
I know you probably want to go be with your lady friend. Sorry. I know you kind of want to be with your lady friend.
Whispering doesn't make it any quieter.
Yeah, I could hear you a little better that time, honestly.
You want
Damon.
to.
I think it's unspoken at this point.
Unspoken. It's been spoken of several times.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Farron. I made this worse. Tomorrow. I will get back to you tomorrow.
All right. Well, I'll see you all later tonight. I'll come by your.
It's the night right now.
Oh, you're right.
It is. It's like 9
It's
p.m.
dark. Oh well, everyone's probably asleep except for maybe my mother. But
At 5 p.m.
it's
9 p.m.
9.
Oh, you said 9. I thought you said 5. I was
No.
like,
It's pretty
I'll just hang
late.
out with you
Jeez.
guys then.
Are you sure you don't want to go have a night of fun?
No, like I said, everyone's probably already asleep.
I'm honestly exhausted and I have work to do still.
Me too.
Jeremy, you want to play go fish? At Damon's place.
I'll get there eventually. I actually wanted to make a quick stop by a place that I'd always heard of, but I never quite got the chance to go. The Danley Gardens. Not a whole lot of nature in this city. That's about the closest thing, and I don't know. I'd just like to check it out, maybe meditate a little.
All
I
right.
love those gardens.
Think you can show
Anyways.
me the way?
Oh no, I have much too many things to do.
I can
Sorry.
show you.
Oh, all right. Thanks, Farron.
Issa, do you have your measurements, like your cloak measurements?
do you need
Can I
measurements
measure
for
you?
a cloak?
Can I measure your face? Damon just holds up like a ruler to your face.
A ruler?
Oh, like a measuring tape. He's just like, okay.
I mean,
And, like,
they're
writes it
just
down.
kind of like letting it happen, but just
And then
Quick tell.
he gets down and like measures your leg, and then he like measures your arm. And then he's
Damon,
like, "Can you put your arm up?" And then he like
this
measures
is-
the inseam of your arm.
this is a
You
bit.
put your arms up, and then he measures like your waist.
This is invasive, and we're out in public. What is this
Huh.
for?
Oh, I thought everybody was asleep.
I meant
That's
my
Yeah,
Yes,
family.
every
Um,
single person in Avnia is asleep at 9 p.m.
That's what Farron said, and he sometimes is right.
No,
I-
I meant my family. They're they go to sleep.
I'm working on projects.
Kyrie's just gonna turn to Issa and just be like, "Do you want to go get a drink?" If he's
Like-
working on projects and they're going to the park.
Like I said, I do still have work.
Do it in the morning.
I still have work. So I'd rather get back to my own home.
Were you going back to the Feywild?
No.
Okay, good.
Yeah, they're leaving us forever.
Peace.
I don't
Issa's
know.
like, job done.
Kyrie will just kind of nod and then, where is the nearest tavern?
Do I interview
Um,
as Damon's walking off? He has like a laundry list, and he kind of turns around. He puts his glasses down. He says, "Does anybody have any powdered iron?"
I have some.
Great. And he just walks over.
I will trade you this
We're like a
for
bunch of children.
shard.
Oh, I was gonna give that to you actually. Sorry. And he hands it to you. And then he says, "Wait, no, I wasn't gonna give that to you because no, huh?
Please, Damon.
So who's going with you?
Farron.
Okay." And he gives it to you.
Here's the powdered iron. Just make
Thanks.
sure you save a little bit for me. I still need it to cast some spells.
Powdered iron? I'll get you more powdered iron.
Or that works too.
I'm gonna make Pythias grow really big, and then he just
Oh.
walks off.
All right. How big is the shard, Tyler? Would you say?
About that big.
Oh, that's huge.
like
Okay.
It's
3
about no, it's not 3 feet. It's like a foot probably in length. And it's longest part. It's longer than it is.
Jeremy would just like stick it in her rucksack and
You know, not like handle with care or anything.
To answer your question from earlier, Colton, it's very easy to find bars. There's plenty of bars all over the
Perfect.
city.
I'll go to whatever the closest one is. Probably pretty fancy in this side of town.
Farron will say, "You
kind
should
of.
go to Primrose Crossing. You'd have a good time, I think.
What is that?
Just go. You should just go."
Farron, it'd be awesome if you could tell me what it is.
totally awesome if you could.
Well, I think the simplest way for me to say it, and I shouldn't really, it's a whorehouse.
Yeah, I'm not going there. And I just walk off.
Eric really wants somebody to go there with him, apparently.
No,
Aaron's such a teenage boy.
I'm
You should
forbidden.
go to the whore.
Oh my God!
Tell
you
me
should go
everything
there.
about it.
And then tell me everything.
He keeps getting carded.
Oh my God.
Tyler, can I go pick up my 200 gold?
I'll say that I don't know if I mentioned this, but they said that they'll send the letter in it and it'll be ready by tomorrow.
Deposit in your bank account.
Fine, I guess I'll deal with my 90.
Got that Avnia direct deposit.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
All
I mean,
right.
it's a bank. That's a big deal.
The garden is just like right down the road, like right there, Jeremy.
Oh, perfect. Thank you, Farron. You gonna go see your family and everything?
No, I might just hang out with you if you don't mind.
Oh no. Oh, that's all right. I don't know. You said you seemed like you had some important stuff to do.
Yeah, well.
Not that I'm opposed.
No, my family wakes up very early. They're all busy people, so I'm not lying when I say they're all probably asleep.
That's
It's like
pretty
my
cool.
parents.
Does Colette go to sleep early too?
Oh well, Colette works with my sister, so.
Well, anyway, yeah, I don't know. I didn't really have anything grand planned. I was just gonna, chill out in the garden and try to like meditate on the shard more, see if I can't, I don't know,
Alright.
try and unravel this mystery.
I will accompany you, and I will be as quiet as I possibly can.
Oh, that's all right. I'm sure we can chat about stuff.
Sure.
I don't know. Let's see what happens when we get there.
And Farron will lead Jeremy just down the road to the garden.
Yep. You do so. Kyrie, you're just going to a bar.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to go to the whorehouse? What? What a disappointment to Kyrie.
What do you get at the bar?
I don't know. Ale and whiskey.
Ale
I'll
and
say
bread.
that's
Ale.
let's say that's a silver and 5 copper. Issa, you're going to
Antique shop.
antique shop. Well, yep,
Yeah.
just doing your thing there, right?
Yeah, you see everything that says underneath successfully dropped off? Yeah, all of that.
Successfully dropped off.
Cool. Yeah.
That's awesome.
And then Damon is going back to his dorm to go work on stuff, right?
Yes, I am. I'm going back to my dorm, and I am going to drop so many blueprints. Sorry, I messaged Tyler with like 8 questions.
Yeah.
Good to be back in the not desert.
Yeah.
Man, we were out there for a while. We were out there for like, what was it? Like 8 episodes, 7 episodes.
Something like that, yeah.
God. Fucking
Been a while.
Never go back.
That's like
Last
half
time-
the game.
Yeah, the last time we were in Avnia was like
The
So-
opera.
I think it was episode 6.
6. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been a minute.
In a minute.
It's pretty cool though.
Oh yeah, I love Avnia. It's great.
Guys, I'm gonna resort to crime. I need more money.
It was 2 months ago.
Dang.
Farron will loan you some money.
Oh well, Damon won't ask Farron.
Oops, sorry, I lied. I think just a month. Yeah, just a month. Actually, almost
Nice.
exactly a month.
Nice for our characters.
Why won't you ask Farron for money?
Because he's a small boy. Needs all the money
Probably.
he can get.
Okay.
Very, very
So-
rich.
Child.
Get that now. I need to figure. Yes. Okay. Farron and Jeremy, what are you guys doing? So you guys are going to Danalay Gardens, which is
what does it look like?
It is so it's like it's a kind of long, almost like S-shaped garden that's going along the kind of the banks of the river. The river, like outside the city, it's like regular banks and like soft, but when it gets to the river, it's like that hard, like brick sides to it. And this is kind of up on one of those sides, and there's like there's rows of trees here. That's like walking past along the sides, and then like grass areas in the center.
Jeremy would just try and find probably the point of the garden that is most separated from like the urban sprawl of this place, like one of the most isolated, like natural places. And she would sit down with like crisscross applesauce with the rucksack like on top of her legs. She would pull out the shard, and she would just kind of like hold on to it, and she's just gonna try and focus on it to like with the like idea, like thinking, Vivona, I have come this far following your whims. I think I'm owed a couple answers, or at least a point in the right direction. I'm just gonna kind of put that thought out into the universe.
Yeah.
Trying to tap into the essence of the shard and like all the vibrations of the natural world around her, the like bugs in the meadow, in the meadows, and the trees and the birds and the squirrels that are like stealing food from people. Just like trying to like tap into the natural stuff that's happening here.
Yeah, so you do that, and you don't get something immediately. You put that thought out there, and you're like hoping something comes through, but nothing kind of shows it. You hope she may have gotten it, but it doesn't sound like she's responding right now.
You know what, Farron? I don't think she's home. Well, that's a bit of a bummer. Hey, you want to see something cool?
Sure.
Jeremy will transform into a gray squirrel, or I guess a white squirrel.
That's I'll buy it. I'll buy my squirrel.
Just gonna like scamper up a tree and do some like squirrel parkour.
Farron will like hold his hand out.
Oh, I will jump down into Farron's hand like he is a Disney princess.
And then just put you on his shoulder. I don't think you can respond to me, but where do you want to go?
Squeak.
Squeak your squeak, 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 squeak.
Do you want me to find you an inn or Damon's apartment?
Jeremy will scamper down and then bamf out of her form and just actually she would probably like scurry into some bushes, then bamf out of her form so that no one sees her do it. Like Superman or something. And Squirrel Man. And just pop out of the bushes, and it's like, oh, honestly, this was kind of a shot in the dark. I wanted to hang on to this just in case maybe it would like strengthen my ties to Vivona. So far, my hypothesis, Damon taught me that word, has not worked out. So I'm going to go back to the drawing board and try and figure out some way to make a connection to the divine beyond, where I can actually maybe get some answers. Maybe, Issa and I went to this place in the Mark Square where there was some awesome strawberry sorbet. You want to go get some? I actually got you some last time we were there, but then you never came because you were staying at your folks' place.
Yeah.
So it kind of melted, and then I drank it all. I think I technically owe you 2 strawberry sorbets now.
Oh, I'll eat one. Yeah.
Let's go.
They might still be open. Quick question though. I don't mean to pry, but answers to what exactly? You don't have to answer.
No, it's all right. I mean, I haven't even really thought of like what the question is necessarily. Just like trying to get some sort of sign as to like what I'm supposed to do next. I don't know. Just finding out that there was a shard of Vivona like available and that it was one of the first things that we found in our adventures together and stuff. You know, I thought that was a pretty clear sign that like maybe that was the right direction to go. But you know, I was so focused on that I didn't really think about like what comes after. You know, like I know someone who like won the lottery once and they had all the money and their life changed, but then they didn't really know what to do from there, and eventually they like blew it all and stuff, and I don't know whatever happened to them. But
On hookers and blow.
yeah, you know, they spent it all at that Primrose Crossing. But like I feel like, you know, I have this and now I don't know what to do. Like
You actually hear a voice speak up from behind
hold on.
It says, it sounds like a woman's voice, and they say, that's step one. You hear it too, Farron.
I'm having a vision.
Is there like an actual person around?
Yeah, is there?
You turn around, you actually do see a person.
Oh.
They're leaning up like against the tree. It looks to be a woman, like a wood elven woman. Her hairstyle is like almost kind of like dreadlocks, but it's like incredibly like twisted and turned and like almost in like a crazy pattern of.
That's so cool.
It'd be easier to kind of show you the image I'm looking at, but she's wearing like a sleeveless dress of greens and like dark and lighter greens with different patterns of almost like foliage on it, and like vines and leaves and stuff. And actually, there are some leaves that actually do come off and over the shoulders.
Oh,
She's just kind of
so
standing
cool.
there looking at you guys. Her eyes are like almost glowing green a little.
Oh,
too.
that's so cool. Jeremy is like slack-jawed.
Farron will kind of nudge her.
It's really you. I know, Farron. Wow. I didn't expect to like actually see you. She bows her head. Yeah, I found this, and and Perry's doing fine. Last I checked, I did send him a message on the train. But step one, you say?
Step one.
Sounds like you got like a to-do list or something. I'm on the right track
Sort of.
then?
In a way, yes. I cannot give you all the answers that you seek.
Of course you can't.
It's for yours to find. By the way, also I'll say she's, for the most part, despite like some of the like slightly glowing green eyes, she looks like human. She looks normal.
Yeah.
And she like nods and says, "It isn't just my desire for you to do what you need to do to save yourself and your family. It is all of us. All of your divines."
I think I understand. But can I ask you just one question? And then I promise I'll stop bugging you, at least for a little while.
You always bug me, but
I know.
that's what it's for.
Just one last question, if you'll allow it.
Of course.
Why me? You could have picked anybody. You could have picked someone strong and smart like Mr. Damon, or someone clever and wise like Issa, or someone brave and noble like Mr. Farron, but you chose me. Why?
For the same reason why all of your friends are chosen by their own group. They're all chosen in a way, by all of us in different ways. You guys hold the power within yourselves to be able to change the course of events that are bound to happen. There's only so much we can do. We can only direct you.
Well, all right. I guess I trust you. Thank you.
And I will also leave you on one more word of advice too. Well, trust the ones chosen by Ashona.
I'm sorry, by the what?
By Ashona.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Shona. Right. Will do.
Both
thank
with
you.
your-
You're absolutely beautiful, by the way. I just gotta say, I'm a little sorry. Just like first time, like really. Yeah.
She'll pause it. And I'll also add one more thing to my statement there. Trust the ones chosen by Ashona, both in their ability to help you, but also with yourself, and she points to the stuff.
You know, with all due respect, I don't really need you to tell me to trust Mr. Farron. I already do.
He isn't the only one chosen by Ashona.
Well, thank you. Have a good day. Unless there's something else, I shouldn't just dismiss you like that. That is not my place. I'm so sorry. Would you like a carrot?
I don't need it. Thank you, Ben.
Okay. Worth a shot. Thank you.
She kind of steps up and she looks like she's about to like walk off, but then kind of pauses and looks back and says, and just so you know, because I was watching the whole thing, the vault that the king was mentioning is ours.
Oh, well.
It isn't the king's.
Huh.
We just let him.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
It is connected as much to me as it is to anything else, to it itself.
Jeremy just kind of looks at her, looks at the shard, and looks off towards the castle, and back at the shard, and back at Vivona, and just nods.
She gets a little smile. Just do what you think is right. And with that, she turns back around. She starts walking, and like the wind picks up a little bit, and the leaves kind of swirl around her for a second, and then she just vanishes.
So cool. Farron, I'm gonna head back to the palace and
Okay.
hand this over to the king.
Okay.
I think I've gotten my answers.
Sorbet tomorrow then.
I'm sorry. I'm still trying to just wrap my head around what happened. What did you say?
Do you want to get sorbet tomorrow then?
Yeah. Sure. Let's meet up tomorrow.
Okay.
I'll send you a message or something.
Okay, I'm gonna go home.
Okay. Tell your sister I said hello.
Okay.
And Colette if you see them.
Okay.
I don't know if they'll remember me, but
I'm sure they will.
okay. Bye. And Jeremy will take off towards the palace.
Brian's kind of just gonna look around. All right.
Oh, but before Jeremy would go, Jeremy would try and find like one leaf that was left behind and just pin it in her hat and go off.
You can find one. It's like an oak leaf.
Yeah. Perfect. Oh, I met a god, you guys.
So cool.
Holy shit.
Jeremy runs home to write in her diary.
You will not believe.
So, Baron, where are you going?
He's gonna go to his house.
Okay.
Um,
You do, and it's pretty quiet. Mr. Mosby like answers the door when you knock.
Mosby. I forgot about him.
Hi, Mosby.
Sorry.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Master? Oh, how was your trip?
Eventful. I'm not very tired though, so I think I'm just gonna go to my room for a while. Thank you. It's good to see you.
Do you need any supper?
What did everyone have tonight? I don't wanna.
Well, I did not cook enough for you as well, so I'll be cooking something.
Oh, onion soup would be great.
No, I will cook you up a nice soup.
And now running in my lobby.
And he'll like make he'll actually cook French onion, not French, Avnian onion stew.
Avnian onion stew.
The French are real people.
Farron has eaten so much onion
Question,
soup.
Tyler, is it better than Jeremy's?
It's the one that Farron grew up on.
Yeah, I was about to say it's probably a little biased.
Jeremy's is probably better quality.
I will take that.
And then Farron will go to his room. And we already rested for the night, so he's probably just gonna read or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I'll say that you guys can try and sleep. You guys can sleep again, but you won't get the benefits of a long rest.
That's fine. It'll
More
even
just
out.
balance out. Okay.
You'll be balancing out your sleep schedule.
Okay.
I won't have you like roll Constitution saves.
I just want to even say, like, we were 36 some odd hours straight. It's like, just because we had some sleep doesn't mean we're probably still not really tired.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Damon's pushing through it.
Well, sleep.
Okay.
Damon probably stays up to about 1 a.m. and then goes to sleep.
Okay.
And then he still wakes up at 5 in the morning.
Okay, of course it does. I would do a bit of RP, but I would do it with Jeremy and he's gone. So you're working on your stuff, Damon. You're working on your inventions.
That's what I'm doing. I'm running around getting stuff, kind of drawing out stuff, and then eventually I head to sleep. So, yep.
Okay. And Farron reads, has some soup. Kyrie drinks as Kyrie does. Issa, you are doing your drop off.
So much.
They don't have any information to give you back, but they take it and they hold on to it and to go prepare to send it over.
They prioritize a replacement for their cloak, their coat. They're like,
Amazing.
that's something that can get through the fastest.
Yep.
Like the rush order.
Is anyone doing anything other than when I'm anything special? Just.
No.
And by the way, am I still quiet?
Yep, you're using the wrong mic. I guarantee you. Because I went back and I listened to my and Spencer's audio, and ours sounds like Jack's quality is better than yours.
It's not that you're quiet; it's that every once in a while you sound like you're underwater.
Okay.
And I'm like, what is happening?
It's not bad when you're loud, but it's terrible when you're quiet. Now you're good.
Okay. That's weird because it said I was on the Focusrite. I swapped it to my headset and I swapped it back to the Focusrite just now.
Yeah, you sound way better now. You sound far clearer.
It was saying, okay, am I too loud now?
No, you're good.
Okay, I'll leave it as is. Okay, Jeremy, you walk back towards the palace. Of course, the way the palace is set up, it's on an island and there are bridges with guards set up at the ends of the bridges to make sure no one gets onto the palace grounds itself. I'm assuming you're going to walk up to a pair of the guards.
Yep.
And they kind of look over and like, what's your business here?
I have a gift for the king. I was here earlier with the group that came in on the lightning rail. That's Eberron.
That's
the
Eberron.
railroad.
There's no lightning rail in Avnia.
It's a
they're
real
like,
train.
Real train. What? What lightning rail? They'll give kind of look at each other for a second and say, we can't technically let anyone on, even if you have been here without an appointment of some sort. If you can, we can contact the Chancellor for him and get an appointment.
You know what? Don't worry about it. I'll do it.
You're doing
And
something?
I will send a message to the Chancellor saying, like, hey, your guards aren't letting me in. I want to return the shard to the king. This is Jeremy, by the way. Do.
Do.
You get a response back from him in within like a very short amount of time. But it pretty much says, King is currently preoccupied with dealing with the last bits of the
I think we lost
rail
this.
as well.
No, you didn't.
Yeah. No, she's
This
frozen.
happens every game.
Oh, you're also frozen.
This happens every game around this far in.
Yeah, I guess so. You.
Wait, everyone else isn't frozen though.
Yeah. I know.
God, Grace is frozen in the most unflattering.
Oh,
Yep,
we
we
lost
lost Grace. All right, break time, boys.
Break time.
Break time.
I have to come up with something. I have to figure out what
Hey,
this
thanks
says.
to Kate Cook for $5, and thanks to Caligod for $9.99. We'll be back.
Thanks, guys.
Wow.
right. So we're back, I'm assuming?
Cole just rolls on it. So basically the Chancellor tells me no.
Pretty much he says the king is busy.
Come back later.
I can get you an appointment tomorrow.
He's in his pajamas.
Well, I cannot respond, and I'm out of sending.
Actually,
I do have higher level spell slots. I can just send a sending back with a higher level slot, and I'll say, "Sounds good. See you tomorrow."
Yeah, and he'll say, "You can come back to the palace at noon tomorrow."
Perfect.
And they'll be expecting you, and anyone else that comes with you.
Jeremy doesn't really know what to do, so she's gonna go see if she can't find where Kyrie is.
Finds the bar that Kyrie is.
Gets turned with Kyrie.
I'm assuming that because there's so many like restaurants and bars and shops and things in Avnia, it's probably you're like, I'm going to the bar, and you just like point over and you just walk to the bar when you went. So I'm assuming Jeremy already kind of knows where you are, so it's easy enough to find Kyrie.
If not, I look for him.
I mean, I just went to whatever the closest one was where we were.
Oh, actually,
you can probably see
I am in that neighborhood, and Kyrie was basically like, "I'm gonna go over there." So,
I mean, how hard would it be to find a one-armed man?
Have you seen Keanu Reeves with one arm?
Yeah, you find him.
I think you mentioned it.
And are you guys doing anything?
I'm just gonna hang
Find
out with
what you were
Kyrie.
looking for.
Damon has bags under his eyes.
Something like that. It's kind of a long story. I'll tell you later. I don't know if you'll believe me unless you're drunk.
Well, I'm drunk, so.
Hey, Kyrie,
just
what's
say-
your passive perception? 15?
Yes.
Cool. So I get a 3 on sleight of hand. Damon has sidled up next to you.
What?
He's behind you.
When did you go to this bar?
What did you get?
Oh,
here?
shit. I thought we were all
No.
together.
No, I think you went to your dorm, right? Yeah, you just T-pose into the game.
You no clipped into the freaking.
I'm not supposed to be here. The game is in early access. Goodbye.
Well, let's just say, Mr. Kyrie, that I did get the answers, sort of. I did talk to Vivona, so that was pretty crazy.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. Anyway. Barkeep, 2 waters over here.
2 milks.
They won't even charge you for water. So
Good.
Chalky milk, please.
unlike Dreadwood, where
Like
they
Dreadwood, yeah.
where they toss you a bucket, they actually bring like actual like glasses with even with like some ice in it too. It's actually like
Ooh, dang, upgrade. I do not miss the Wild West at all.
And what do you guys do for the rest of the night? And where do you guys stay too?
Well, is
same
there
thing
a-
with Issa as well.
We can't all crash at Damon's place. He
Is
lives
this
like
a
studio.
tavern inn combination?
I have 1 cat.
I'll say this one it is sure.
It's a trundle bed.
I'll get a room.
I will also.
I'll say
your room.
for a room, it's 5 silver a night.
Okay.
Perfect.
Issa, where do
money
you
is.
stay?
Their antique shop.
The antique shop. Cool. So you have the
Because,
little
I mean-
room up there, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Yep. Cool. Cool. So, you guys go to sleep. You guys don't get the long rest because you already did.
Pretty long rested.
Yeah. So you guys rest for the night, trying to. Some of you guys go back to sleep to try and catch up on the sleep you've missed. Some of you kind of spend more time during the night to get it. In the morning, about 8:30 or so, there's a knock on Farron's door, and Mr. Mosby kind of opens the door like, young master, there's a guy, a guard captain has come to see you.
Oh yeah, he's my acquaintance. I'll go down there. Give me like
My friend.
tell him I need like two minutes. I just need to fix my hair and put on not pajamas.
Of course, I'll let him know.
And Farron
He
goes
leaves.
very quickly, tries to compose himself.
I hope that he's wearing like a t-shirt and like the freaking like Joe Boxer like smiley face pajamas.
Oh sure. Sure, that's what he'll be wearing. And he'll come downstairs.
Yeah, in the foyer area, the kind of foyer area that sitting on one of the couches is a guard captain. You can tell that they are. It's not a royal guard. The royal guard is like white with like blue accents. This guy is actually blue with white accents. It's the inverse color thing. So it's more of like a general guard. Okay. But you can tell that they are captain because of the white. Regular soldiers are more, they have red instead. So as you walk in, they kind of stand up and like, greetings. You're Farron, correct?
Yeah.
Farron, you are a part of the Eton Adventurers Guild group, correct?
Yep, that would be us.
Well, I guess that is technically our name.
We need a better name than that too.
You were there for the disturbance at the Opera House and helped stop that, correct?
Yep, that was also us.
Well, the guard has just recently, from this morning, been alerted that there was another magical disturbance here in the city.
At the Opera House?
Not at the Opera House, no. It's out of residence. We don't think it's connected as far as what we've been able to learn, though we do not know that there's probably a death that occurred in the premises. We were wondering if that, because your group seems to be very capable with this type of stuff, a little bit more specialized in it than the general guard is, if we could hire your services for this.
Sure. We're kind of just off duty now. I'll go collect all of them. Where should I meet you?
He will give you an address, and it actually is to, you can tell right away by the street name. This is in the upper class district. This is actually, if you look on the Avnia map, it's probably about like here.
Okay.
Oh, heck, it was probably at Issa's place.
It's here.
They are the magical disturbance.
Issa's just like dead.
Hello.
Hey!
Oh, God.
Yes.
Just speak to the commander there, and they'll get you all.
Can't believe you're killing them off, and I'm still here, man.
All right.
Jeez.
Well, I'll go do that now. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for your help. And he will exit.
Farron will go put his armor on, and then he will go to Damon's place, because that's where he thinks everyone is.
Damon is already outside of your house, sitting on a bench. As you come out, oh my goodness! Is this
God.
a game art of Avnia?
This is game art of Avnia.
This is so cool.
I am sitting on a bench.
This is practically as you exit out your house, Farron. This is practically what you see. This is pretty much based off of the courtyard.
So
He's like working on something.
Square.
He turns over and he says, "Oh, good, you're up." And he walks over.
Oh, I was just about to come find you.
Oh, good. So, do you know where Kyrie is?
No.
Okay. Well,
I think he said he was going to a bar.
Do you think he went to an inn?
But there's probably a bar/inn nearby. Hey,
Do you think he went to Primrose? No, he wouldn't do that.
No.
That seems like him, but he seems very dedicated to his long lost love. So maybe that's not his style.
Right. Before we go find them, I got us a job. So I think we should.
A job?
Yeah.
That's great. What for? What?
Oh, you know how at the Opera House there was like that really big magical disturbance, and a bunch of people got sucked into
No, you're gonna have to
portal?
remind me. What was that again?
The Opera House.
I'm joking with you. This is a joke.
Oh, right over my head.
Yeah.
Well, there was another magical disturbance, and someone apparently died, and the guard came to my house this morning. You just missed him. He was just here. And he...
You probably actually...
I saw him go into your house. I thought he was some kind of... I don't know. I thought like you worked for him. Or like he worked
Oh, we
for
do
you.
now.
No. Anyway, not important. They're pretty close to Issa's shop, I think. There was a magical disturbance. Someone's dead, so they want us to go check it out.
Well, then we should probably get on that.
Yeah.
Are we investigators now? Is that what we do?
I
We're like
think so.
detectives.
He said that we're more qualified than the city guard, so
Okay.
yeah.
I find Kyrie.
I help.
Kyrie and Jeremy, what are you guys doing when you guys wake up in the morning?
When I wake up?
Screwing.
Whoa.
What y'all doing?
Whoa.
Screwing.
Hey, Kyrie, Jeremy. Ah!
I think you're confused. Damon's not the one sleeping. Kyrie is.
What's up doing?
By the way,
Colton is
I'll
like
say
all the way on the
because,
Jamin train.
Again, again because of the nature of that he just like went to the closest bar from where you guys were. And with your memory, you probably know what bar he went to.
Honestly,
so
he probably completes the trifecta and is having a glass of a sweeter wine with breakfast.
Man is constantly drunk.
Jeremy is eating a breakfast burrito.
I would assume that then you guys are
Alice.
downstairs in the bar proper and you're having your breakfast as Damon and Farron Russian.
Hi, guys. Where's Issa?
Probably at her
At
place.
their shop.
Farron got a job. Not
Yeah, I
like he's employed now. It's
Oh,
just like,
congratulations.
Well, I
Farron
got-
works seasonal retail.
Never again.
Like as a guard or?
No. Oh, well, kind of. I got a job from
someone got
guard.
murdered.
Oh, that's
Oh
horrible.
boy.
Yeah,
I probably shouldn't be saying that out loud.
Probably not.
There's a
How
few
long-
people that pause and like, what?
In my book that never mind.
How long ago were they murdered? I may be able to help with that.
What's
All right, where are we going?
Jeremy, you can't unmurder them.
Well, no. Let's go to
I'm a life
that.
domain cleric, bro. I can unmurder anybody.
Let's go to that antique shop. I'm sure Issa's there.
Yeah, it's
Tyler, quick
Oh.
question.
Down the rest of the drink.
So we did not take a long rest.
No. that was
Man,
not
I
a
should
long
not have been so willy-nilly about those freaking sentences.
rest.
Farron
As
will-
we're walking, I'm going to do the thing I was doing earlier and get a 3 on my sleight of hand. And Damon is just kind of like bumping into Kyrie constantly as we're walking.
What are you doing?
What? Nothing. I stepped on a stone wrong. Sorry.
Yeah, you normally keep a 5-foot distance from me.
Oh no!
He's practicing
We're getting
social
closer. I bet
distancing.
I feel very connected to you. He bumps into you again. Whoops! Another stone. Sorry, someone got in my way. Oopsies.
Damon,
What?
you're not good at hiding things.
I'm not hiding anything.
Yes, you are.
I'm
What are you doing?
not doing. I'm just bumping into your arm on accident, multiple times in a row.
For what reason?
Does Kyrie turn around, or are you just fucking talking straight ahead?
I'm still walking.
He says, "No
Are you
reason."
looking at him or not?
Looking at Damon. I'll turn and be like, what
You
are
literally turn around, and he has tape measure to your arm. Like, I'm not doing anything. Not doing it. Oh,
Why are you measuring my arm?
just wanted to see how good that bone structure is. It's good. That's real good. You got some good bones. He pats your arm.
Yeah, it's better than the other one. And I'll keep
It's
it-
rare.
Oh yeah, that one.
Bears.
He's
That
missing
one
a lot of
actually.
bones.
Actually, that your other arms bones were so weak and brittle that I was able to cut through it very easily. So that was good that you had weak
Amen.
bones in your left. Yes.
Damon,
Mhm.
you're digging a hole, bud. Don't.
I've never
just-
dug a hole. I do see a shovel.
I'd really like to have a good report put in by these guards, so we should hurry. Whatever you're doing.
Yeah, we got-
Probably late.
Kyrie hasn't stopped walking. Like
Look,
besides
the
to
antique
turn and
shop.
look
I
at-
can see it.
Besides to stop and look at Damon, Kyrie hasn't stopped walking.
Farron has never been into Issa's shop,
Nor
but
have I.
Yeah, so you go down and it's in a decently high. It's like the area is like fairly wealthy, but it's kind of tucked into a little like corner of the of like a side street a little bit. And you walk in. It's like it says another man's treasures antique shop. You go in and it's like a store of first story things. There's a bunch of like old antiques here, various like little knickknacks and stuff. There's actually an elf behind the desk that says, "Oh, greetings! Welcome to another man's treasure."
Oh, shut up, Issa. We know it's you.
Well, that's probably not accurate at all.
Damon,
What are you talking about? Issa could take people's forms.
From another room, Issa's like,
What?
why are you harassing my health?
Oh, there's two of you!
Issa's
I didn't know you
right
could
over
copy
there.
yourself.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
You say these are those people you're telling me about?
Yes,
Oh, you
my
have
adventuring
employees?
companions.
How long have you owned this place? How many other places here do you own?
Just this one.
Do you own the mail?
Just this shop.
I'm going to conspiracize that you own the mail. We have a job. Somebody got
That's
murdered.
fantastic. You can
It's right down the street. Farron got the job.
I did. How much for this little vase?
That'd be 5 gold. Not 5 gold. It's like an ornate vase.
Damon, if I buy this vase, could I put it in your bag? I don't want it to break.
Yes.
Oh, I slide. Is it a woman behind the counter?
It's like a female elf. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll give her.
What's her name? What's her name?
Amalia.
Sylvia.
Aw.
Her name is...
I think that's my mom's name.
It's the same name.
Common enough
It's
name.
yeah.
Mom, you work here?
He is an
You
elf.
work for Issa?
Me too. Crazy, right?
We all just work for
his mom's
Issa.
name is Sylvie, not Sylvia.
It's close. But you said that she's also elf. So it's
Yeah,
probably
she is.
like it's a very common like elven.
Oh my god,
for a
it's
name.
like her long lost twin sister. It's like a
Right.
Freaky Friday moment.
He'll pick up the vase and he'll give it to Damon.
I put it in the bag and I leave.
I was gonna say Kyrie
You gotta
turns Kyrie turns to Issa and goes, "It's been a hell of a morning."
Oh, it's been quiet for me, but
Issa, I made an extra
Fantastic.
breakfast burrito for you.
I've already eaten. Thank you.
Oh, all right. More for me.
Farron is just like,
I give it to Farron.
Damon took it upon himself to continue
I put
the
eggs in that
measurements.
one.
Farron doesn't know where to go. Or Farron. Damon, not me.
Damon
Oh,
gets 50
fantastic.
feet out
I was
of the
about to say,
building,
didn't
turns
you have the
around,
address?
goes back, opens the door. What are you guys doing?
I'm going. I'm eating.
What can you can walk here and eat? Come on.
Okay.
I think Farron was buying a vase.
I did. I bought
Can
it.
we buy a vase later? A man has been murdered.
I'm having flashbacks of being young at Disneyland.
no, I feel like
no.
that when your
Disneyland.
dad is like, we need
no.
to get going. This is
my
no longer the
pastry.
happiest. And you're like, this is the happiest place
I
on
just want
earth.
to eat my frozen banana.
We
Okay,
need
fair-
to get to every ride.
Yeah,
Farron
this is
will-
Disneyland,
Let's go,
except
let's go.
Disneyland is a place where people live, and also somebody fucking died. So nothing at all like Disneyland. So let's fucking go, guys.
Oh, Jesus
Aren't
Christ.
there like plenty of people who've died at
Let's
Disneyland?
not talk about
Problem.
All right, calm down.
Holy shit. This rant has been inside of Jacob
Yeah.
for so long.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
You guys
Go
go.
find a corpse.
And you guys walk a
Bumming
little
me
bit,
out, dude.
and it doesn't take too long to find the place. You see what looks like almost like one of those, kind of like how Farron has like a family townhouse. It's like that, but like 4 times the size. It's a bigger, like almost like
Oh.
manor townhouse. But you see like around the outside of it is guards that have like cornered it off. You see like a woman and child, and they're like off to the side, and there's guards standing with them, but they seem to be in distress, like almost crying. Like they're trying to take care of them as much as they can. But there's also a guard captain and another figure. That is when we can switch the overlay, Colton, and Craig, who has been here the whole time. Can you describe what your character looks like?
Yeah, of course. So Baron is a elderly gentleman. He's about 50 years old. You said he's standing next to guards
He's standing next to the guard captain, yes.
at like the door, right? Of the premises?
Close by, yes.
Okay, then he is practicing his social distancing 6 feet apart. He is leaning heavily on a cane. He has a vest and pantsuit that contradict each other in red and black stripes. And he has a large hat that he kind of is carrying on one hand that is kind of obfuscated in a large black cloak that he doesn't wear. You can tell he's already kind of hot and a little like he's a little impatient, as if he's been here a little longer.
He has been here a little longer, approximately 2 hours longer.
That art! Holy shit!
Just want to
I haven't
say,
seen it yet.
Yo.
Thank you, Siri, for this art.
Yeah, Victoria knocked this one out of the park. I haven't seen this one yet.
he may be practicing social distancing, but his mask is on the wrong part of his face.
It is.
Love it.
Just yeah. So yeah, we have new art from both Gabe and Sari over on the Discord
So
today.
cool.
So thanks
Yep.
to both of them.
You do indeed.
Oh man.
So yeah, you see them kind of standing around. Baron, you see this group of ragtag adventurers.
Ragtag.
Ragtag.
You excuse me.
Tag.
You're definitely ragtag, but hey.
I take offense to that.
You're right, but hey.
Do you guys know who that is? Damon points at this
Where is
person.
this art? I can't find
Yeah,
it. Sorry.
On roll
It's on
20.
On roll 20.
Oh, it's on roll 20. Oh, he looks so cool. Wow. I've never seen that guy before. He looks fancy though.
Do you say that out loud enough for
Yeah, I
Baron
just
to
say,
hear?
does anybody know who that is?
I'm going to assume part of the investigation.
Oh, are you a guard?
Oh, I'm sorry. Are they like feet from me? I thought they
They
were on the
are-
fence.
He is saying this loud enough for you to hear. I would say that
Oh,
they're
okay.
like a couple dozen feet away from you.
That's probably
Okay.
the reaction your character has. You're just like, are you fucking talking to me? Like,
Get up, bro. Step up, homie. Let's go. He probably looks to the guards, kind of heavy, leaning heavily on his cane, and goes, "You picked a Riley bunch, didn't you?"
This is a guy that none of you guys have seen before, but it's still Captain. I've never met them before myself, but adventurers tend to be.
That is true. Hopefully, you swab for any evidence in there. We may make a mess.
Well, we can't even get in the first place, so that's what.
Oh, is
that's
that why we're
they're
standing
here.
outside? I see.
Yes. That's just,
Ah, yes, I overlooked that.
So you are
Come on,
the
Baron.
Lord Eaton's adventurers, eh?
Yep, that's us.
Yeah.
And this is our intrepid leader, Farron Baudelaire.
It's Farron, our leader.
Yep, it's
For
me.
this
Hi.
case, he is.
Kind of young
Yeah,
to be the
I
leader of this
suppose-
group, but sure.
I suppose
guess-
Oh,
for-
trust me, he is extremely capable. He killed the dragon.
I
saw
suppose,
him.
at least for this quest, it makes sense that you'd be the leader. You took the job.
I did. What's going on exactly? I was just told someone died and that there's some magic.
Yes. The guard approaches to you and kind of waves the Baron over with you and kind of a little bit more hushed. He seems to like want to make sure he's out of earshot of the other people. So apparently this is the residence of Lord Hemlock. He is a collector of antiquities. Apparently he just received a new one, an instrument of some sort that he tried to play, and it had some sort of a magical reaction, caused things in the room to come to life and start attacking them. It doesn't seem to he wasn't able to make it out, but his wife and daughter were. We need you guys to go in there and try and stop whatever magic is causing it.
Oh.
It's still going on as far as we are aware.
Who made this thing?
We don't know. All we know is it's some sort of old instrument that he collected. He bought. Yes.
You said he collects antiques.
Indeed.
And this is an instrument. Do you know what kind?
A lute, I believe, is what the wife said.
Are you
Okay,
sure?
so
Are you?
I haven't seen it myself, so no, I'm not sure. It's only what we were told.
where did he buy this loot from?
His wife doesn't know. Maybe some sort of dealer that he knows of.
Never.
Sorry, I didn't catch your name, Mr. Masked Man.
After being this close, Baron himself is almost ghoulish, really. As he gets that close, his face and his skin is kind of a little gaunt, and he looks real raggedy. As he lifts his hand, you can see too much of the sleeve dangles off.
All right.
And he goes, "My name is Baron. Most people call me that. I'm a proprietor of, I guess, funerals.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
He
a
is
local mortician.
he is the coroner in this case.
You're a coroner?
I am. I was told I was supposed to identify a body, not fight.
I guess that's fair.
I can do a little bit of both.
Can you?
All right.
Well, it's
No,
nice
let
to
a
meet
fist
you,
fight.
Mr. Barron. I must say, I very much like your ensemble.
No, thank you. It's my mother made it for me when I was very young, but it still fits.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Insight.
Sure, go for it.
My name's
He's
Damon.
lying.
It's more of just like creep.
I have the receipt.
The gift receipt from my mother.
19 plus 5, so 24. It'd be basically the highest I could roll.
Essentially, it's not so much of a lie as in you can tell that if you get a little closer, the vest itself has had like parts added to it. So it is the same outfit,
Oh.
just extended to meet him.
Interesting.
He goes,
creepy.
"It's a pleasure, Professor. It's nice to meet you."
These are friends. This is Farron, Jeremy, Kyrie, and Issa.
Hi.
How
Jeremy,
obvious?
Kyrie, Issa.
How obvious was it, Craig, that the coat piece like was a little too long?
Oh,
Like-
fairly noticeable. I mean, that's the thing. From being like within 5 feet of him, you could tell that he looks like he probably was very sick and then healed, but then didn't fully get back to full health, like as if he's kind of chronically ill.
I see.
Oh.
Does his I may be misunderstanding what you meant by this, but both hands appear intact. Yes.
Of course, if anything, they're just old, and a lot of the you could see like bones through his hand on the top of it. You can see, like sometimes when you get a little older, like the knuckles get a little bigger, that kind of thing.
Oh.
It's just
Kyril
old.
just kind of nod. So you're going to join us on the inside then.
If I can last, yes.
We'll take care of you.
I appreciate that little one.
Usually I don't like it when people call me that, but I don't know.
You're right. That may be derogatory. I'll definitely refrain from doing that again.
I'll let it slide. I don't hold
Just
it.
this once.
Yeah.
The guard captain speaks up a little bit. We believe that the item is on the second floor in the library. It's not hard to find.
All right.
So,
Well-
we would suggest starting your investigation now.
I pull off the
We will
buzzsaw.
follow as soon as you guys are, as soon as you guys have stopped the whatever is occurring. We can send our people in to begin investigating. And we will gladly give you compensation for your work, of course. So if it's okay with you guys, as far as we've been able to allocate 50 gold per person here.
That's very nice.
If I decide that I wish to keep this instrument, can't I? Can that be my reward instead? Based on if I wish to keep it or not. I'm a collector of antiques
So
myself.
long as you make sure that this doesn't happen again, we might be able to arrange that.
Of course.
Fantastic. Well then, you said that there's no way in.
No, we can lead you in. We just haven't gone in because of the dangerousness of the room itself.
Either way, I'll stay in front of everyone.
The guard kind of waves you guys, and you guys are led into the building. It's a very lavish, very wealthy manor home, and the place is completely decked out in like artifacts and antiques. There's like old weaponry from across like different cultures. There's like an Erathonian sword and a Thebelian sword. There's
That's an
items
Erathonian
from
sword. That's a Thebelian sword.
items from various tribes and different things, and things from like history. And you could tell that this guy has collected a lot of things over the years. It's like his whole house is like one big museum almost. And there are guards kind of stationed in here, and they're kind of making sure things are locked down, but not really doing anything. And they'll lead you through and up the staircase and down the hall a little bit. And there are two guards standing outside of a door. And you can hear, all of you can pretty easily hear music coming from the inside. It sounds like a lute being played through it. Yeah.
I don't like that.
All right, everybody, we're going to need to be careful. Anybody got any dispelling magic?
You know, I actually blew most of my
actually
high-level
do.
spells on sending. So I ain't got nothing.
I do myself.
By the
Baron,
way, Grace, we sent you a message.
I'm aware. I
Unfortunately
knew.
not. My skills are a little bit more personal, but I may have something that might help. If I could, you kind of, how large is this hallway?
It's not massive, but I would say it's wide enough for like a couple of people to be just be standing next to each other. But then, of course, long enough that all of you can fit in the area.
Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cast a spell. It needs a password, so I'm going to tell all of you what that is right now. His name is Jax. And Baron will produce kind of this, almost like a heart shape, but if it was broken, but it fits onto 2 fingers. And as he kind of puts it together, it looks like it's a piece of like a small bone that ends in a whistle, and like an arcane string wraps around it. And he kind of and then he blows on it, but there's no sound. He should be here momentarily. And I will cast Faithful Hound.
All right.
I want a
This
dog
is
friend.
some bloodborne shit, and I am here
That's
for
so
it.
cool.
What type of dog is this?
I don't know, because it's invisible.
Oh.
It says you conjure a phantom watchdog.
dog.
It is in an unoccupied space. The hound is invisible to all creatures except you and cannot be harmed. It is a small or large creature, so I will just say small for now. And if anything that is not, anything rather that doesn't know the password, so I'll tell everyone plus the guards, whoever I'm with, the password is Jax. If a creature enters 30 feet of me, the dog will bark at it and it will alert me of its presence.
Cool.
Plus,
Yeah.
if anything approaches me, I can have it attack it as well. It just will naturally do it on its own.
Noticed if invisible boys.
Wow.
But I will cast that through my Ring of Spell Storing.
Cool.
Can
that's
I
awesome.
do that thing, Tyler, where I roll an Arcana check to find out what he just casted?
Go ahead.
I gotta channel my nerd energy.
What'd you just do, Mr.
23.
Baron?
Puts on glasses, pushes them up.
You are able to figure out what you
Reflex.
Oh, okay.
You
That's very interesting there, Baron.
It is. His name is Jax. He's been with me for a very long time. If anything, maybe too long. More his life and then too many others.
I see.
What?
Now, do you pull him out of an impermanent space, or do you conjure him with purely your magic? See, I have something similar, though mine's more based in transmutation. See, I have your Pythias. He's a physical goat, bighorn sheep, if you want to be technical.
I believe this spell is more of a conjuration, but I like to believe it comes from the great beyond.
I
conjure
see.
him into this world.
Very nice.
You know, I hate to interrupt this symposium, but someone's dead in
yes.
there.
Oh, you're right. That is
Oh,
Matt's
that's right.
specialty. We'll make sure that he stays that way.
And with that, the guards open.
Dun, dun.
All of us are just like, what?
Yeah, the guards open the room and they kind of say, "Good luck," as you see a library in front of you, and
Books? No.
there are lots of books.
Who was killed by knowledge.
You see a lot of like scrolls and books and stuff, and there's like a large table in the center of the space. But you see like some of it is like knocked over and like moved. You see, this is the weird stuff. Like it's definitely magic is happening in here. As in the center, at the back of the table, is a lute. It looks like an alabaster lute with like gold filigree on it.
Oh, wow.
And it's floating slightly above the table as it's like the strings are like being almost playing, and the strap is like down and around, and it's like wrapped around a guy's neck as he's dead on the table. Around the room, you see books flying around the space, and as well as a couple of swords floating too.
Oh, this is some Haunted Mansion shit.
And guess what, guys?
What? Oh,
this is what you see.
Holy crap! That's so cool.
Is Gabe also the credit for this?
Gabe is also credit for this.
That's so
Dang.
awesome.
Nice, Gabe.
Is that Issa in the corner there?
That is Issa and Damon in the corners there.
I got my
Awesome.
cowboy hat.
Yep.
Yeah.
And your shotgun.
Yeehaw.
This means that perspective has to be Kyrie because he's the only taller one.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
That's important.
Oh, I'm sorry.
How tall-
what are those
how tall
fucking
is Ben?
knights in the
I
background?
think those are animated suits of armor?
Yeah.
They look like they're suits of armor that might start.
That may
Oh,
be
God.
a little movie.
Might be. Might.
maybe.
Maybe, we'll
I
see.
am curious. How tall is Barry?
To be honest, it's the only thing I didn't fill out. I don't know. We'll say he's like 5'4".
Haha,
Oh,
tall.
wow.
Tall.
Old
Oh,
dude.
okay.
Yeah. We'll say mega old.
Only
mega
2
hunch.
feet taller than me.
And you see the scene in front of you. It doesn't. The things in there seem to be. They haven't like noticed you yet. Like they aren't like immediately jumping to attack you, but they are messing up the space in the center. As the loot is like they're playing the song.
Oh, that's creepy.
That song shouldn't be playing.
Well,
This shouldn't be here.
Can I do
wait a second.
paladin shit?
Issa, do you know what this is?
He said, "What?
This shouldn't be here. It's
What is it?
Issa, what is this?"
this is Roland's. It's his loot. I gave it to him.
Roland is.
He died 200 years ago.
Do you know how to stop it?
I can try to dispel it, but if I do, I don't know what will happen.
I wonder if we move it from the man's neck, if that'll stop it.
The man is dead, clearly, correct?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay, I would go. Never mind. I won't cut her off. Them, sorry.
it's fine. I can try to dispel it.
Well, if that fails, it might send everything on us. If it's sentient, if it's aware.
I don't know. I've never expected to see this again. They're going to try to dispel the magic. They'll upcast it to level 4.
Whoa.
Give me a roll.
Okay. And I do my spellcasting ability modifier, correct? I add that? Very
I
cool.
think so. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. It's the mod, not the whole thing.
16 plus 5, so 21.
Dang.
You cast it, and you see the loot go down and land on almost on top of the guy's head. Let me see.
As soon
You pick a specific object, right? It's not like
Yeah.
an area.
It's going to be the, sorry. I just was looking at it and then I went away.
You do.
it's an object.
Creature.
Okay.
Magical effect, but
Yeah.
it's going to be the
You
loot.
cast it on the loot, and the objects are still moving. And in fact, they actually stop and immediately start rushing towards you guys. Roll me a-
That's what I was afraid of.
Oh shoot!
Well,
Oh shit, oh shit.
here.
oh boy.
Are we Theater of the Mind in this? Or
Nope, I have a map.
Cool,
Just
just
give me a
making sure.
second.
Colton starts sweating.
Honestly, I do.
Big brain moment.
Theater of the Mind breaks my brain.
Your
Boy, do I miss
tactical
having
mind.
advantage.
Let me get this.
Weird flex, but okay.
No big womps here.
Big bonk. Oh, the bathhouse episode just went up the other
Oh,
day.
yeah, I saw that. That's super cool.
Oh yeah, nothing. Yeah, we can't say anything past that.
Mhm.
They all died. Oops.
All those souls got monged. Every one of them.
Big bonk.
Soul suits.
Big bonk.
Hold on, I'm dropping you there for a
We're
second.
in
That's not it. No.
We've
I was jumping into that second.
transported.
We've traveled through time.
So
Holy
all of
crap.
This map is so cool.
This is a cool map. Who
This
made
is
it, Tyler?
from who was it on Patreon?
Oh, man,
it's one of
look
our
at all those just
Patreons that we
clumped
use.
Is it
It's,
C and Peku?
I think it is.
All right, it looks like C and Peku to me.
Yeah, it's his style.
Go check them out
Oh, look at the
on
dog.
Patreon.
Bork.
Orc.
Yeah, I had to quickly create a bork stat.
A
A
bork.
Orc boy.
Okay. Where is the? There
Are
we
those
go.
books?
Those are books.
So cool.
Oh my
Filled with
god.
knowledge.
We're like in the Beast's library or some shit. Be our guest, and we will
Wrap
choke
our
you.
tendrils around your neck.
Yeah, that's much better than what I was doing. But.
Tie your larynx till it's choking.
And it's broken, and you're dead.
Spookiest time of the
Oh.
year.
Issa
that's
is
spooky.
traumatized.
Oh Jesus! He died right before your eyes.
In case you guys didn't know, Jack and I have been in theater before.
Yeah.
What? Really? It's not like you've mentioned that before. Wow, I never knew that.
Sorry,
Dave,
it's a
tell 'em how we
typical
first
theater
met.
kid thing to do. It's just talk about how much we've been in theater.
You just sprinkle in that you've been in theater every single
my
conversation.
God.
Oh, back
Although,
in
like, I'm like level 5 theater and Jack's like level 30 theater, so.
No, I am at best like maybe level 8 theater. I need to change my dice.
Jack actually played the Beast.
I did play the
Pretty
Beast
fucking
this
cool.
year.
Does the dog go on your turn, or does it have its own initiative?
I am fairly certain that dog can't do anything but defend me and sit there. I don't
Yes.
think
What
it
a-
does anything.
Okay,
good boy.
so it's,
What a good boy.
it's just there.
Yeah,
It's
essentially,
just if it gets too close to Baron, it attacks.
yeah, essentially, if I start my turn and something is still there that isn't my ally, it will attack it, and it will bark when it moves there. But that is it. Is
Okay.
Bork.
Master is
Orc.
there.
Orc,
Danger.
Orc. It's a seal.
So Jeremy,
Let's
what
see,
did you roll?
Oh, that's a great question. Give me just
I
a
know.
second. I gotta boot up my character sheet again. Initiative.
There you go.
5. I rolled a 5.
Baron, what did you roll?
Oh, I rolled a 4.
You rolled a 4.
Yeah.
Yum.
Oh, I'm sorry. It just didn't take. There
There
it
you
is.
go. Yeah.
Apologize.
Why
I
are you at
apologize.
0, Jeremy? Hold on. You rolled a 5. There we go.
0 to hero.
There we go. Okay, so top of the round, this lovely little flying sword. I think. Which one is it? Yeah, it's that one. How fast can it fly? Yep.
You're awfully clumped.
Oh,
We
there.
are.
We like to group hug here.
Animated book casts fireball.
It dashes to.
Oh,
Get that.
yeet. Jesus Christ.
It's like a butterfly knife.
Yeah, it says a sword flies at Damon. It flies at Damon. It doesn't do anything, but it flies at Damon.
It's a fun house. It doesn't touch you. It's actually 3 feet back behind the line.
Ah.
It's not hurting you, but it is spooky.
Oh, no.
Pythias.
Well, Pythias goes on my turn.
Yeah,
He's a
well,
bonus action
Damon
for me. So I will go first. And Damon just he's like, and it stops. And Damon just, boom. And he's just going to try to
Bonk.
smack it out of the air.
Do
Wow.
it.
Bonk. 25.
That will hit.
11 piercing.
You break a good portion of it. It is bloody and
And
mortal, technically.
Pythias jumps in the air and headbutts it as hard as he can.
Right.
Oh, the alley.
9. He misses. And then I come around the top of Pythias with another bonk.
Okay.
Wham! 16 to hit.
Misses.
Oh shoot!
Oh, jeez. These
Okay,
things
this
are
one really
crazy.
tricksy knife.
It kind of dodge, what happens is it dodges out of the way, or like use it itself to like block you. It's as if almost
Did
someone's
it, yeah, does
holding
it parry?
It almost parries you.
I don't like you.
Parry the flying sword.
Then I'm staying right there, and Pythias is gonna get right here, and that's it.
Okay. This book flutters over. How fast can this thing go? Hold on. Let's see.
Jesus Christ.
Zoom.
Zoom,
kind of-
zoom, zoom.
Flutters over
Dream, dream, dream.
and
No.
it dashes to put itself right in the middle of all you guys.
Oh boy.
What a dumb book.
There's 6 people beat on a book.
And then we find out it's a wizard spellcast.
It's that meme with the dog with or the cat with all the knives like around it, but it's a book.
It is Farron's turn.
Farron's gonna smack this book.
Smack that book.
Yeah.
That book.
Smite the book.
I smite the book.
One weakness, swords.
It's
Jesus.
Surviving
Is its
edged
attack
weapons.
maybe paper cuts?
Oh no.
Slashing.
It's a 15 to hit.
15 will hit.
Okay.
Books AC is 18.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Knowledge is power.
Is it hardcover or is it paper?
If it's hardcover, it has a +2 to its AC.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if it's like paperback, it has like +10 speed or something like that.
Oh no, it's the Hydro 74 Special Edition. Run!
I mean, absolute mess. Hardcover has partial cover, AC 22.
Oh Jesus.
I
That's
hate it.
9 damage.
You slice the book in half.
Oh sweet. Stupid book.
It immediately dies.
Wow,
Damon's
Farron,
like,
you're really good at slicing
"No!"
books.
And then I'll just go right here and I'll smack the sword.
If you heard what
Sword.
Farron said, though, like, stupid book, like,
Stupid book.
this is bothering me because I can't read.
Oh, I don't think I. That's only a 10 to hit.
That will miss. It kind of parries you as well.
Man, this is a strong sword.
Kyrie, it's your turn.
The butterfly
Um,
knife.
More so, seeing that those issues were pretty immediately cast down. Kyrie's gonna take a quick look over and see how is Issa responding to this.
They're upset.
Right, I don't know how to.
Like, they look
Upset can mean like 5 different types of upset.
they look like they're close to tears.
Okay.
That kind of upset.
In that case, noting that nothing seems to be very close to us right now, Kyrie is just going to kind of position himself in front of Issa and just kind of stand back in a defensive position, and I'm going to use the dodge action.
Okay.
And he's basically just kind of like taking a defensive position to cover Issa based off of how they respond.
Okay, cool. This living armor here gets up and starts like moving. It's like clinking its way forwards. It's having to dash. So that's a okay. So it dashes to get right here. It's like moving like almost stumblingly. It's not like super agile.
Clunk, 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 clunk.
Issa, is your turn.
Am I allowed to, like, not act?
Yeah, if you want to.
I don't know what they could do. They're
We're a
not
little
good,
upset.
good place right now. What's this right here, though? This book.
Good question.
I'm just curious.
This here is a table.
It's a table.
Oh shit. The beefy boy.
Wait, what's a
Okay,
table?
I see. There's stuff on the table. Got
Yeah,
it.
it's a.
This.
I had to try and
this.
find like a royalty-free image of a table. It's like that's why I found like an art piece from somewhere.
I
It
thought
looked like
A lizard or something.
No, it's a
You have
table.
no idea how funny it would be if it was just like a stock image of a
Yeah,
PNG of
like-
a table.
like an IKEA table.
we would not judge. Honestly, Issa can't do anything. They're stuck. They're just kind of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's the table's turn.
Oh boy.
Shoot.
Table gonna rock
Table
ya.
goes here, and then it'll go here. So it puts it like literally like boom, 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 boom. It like almost like moves to get towards you guys like that.
This is what
but
happens when you fail to finance that furniture.
yes,
Here.
It beats you up.
It comes to life and beats your shit in.
That'd be a great like scam.
Honestly, I thought about selling my bag of holding. Just to be like, and I'm gonna make something else.
Let me do something for a second.
Snake oil salesman for an artificer would be horrible.
Tyler currently going into the third dimension to find the legendary actions for the table
Yes.
and its layer
Now, hold
actions.
Darius, I do have a question because I've never been like really a spellcaster.
Okay.
For Scorching Ray, can I like pick targets? Does
Yeah,
it
you pick
matter?
You could pick,
Yes.
yeah,
But could I do three particular like one?
Yeah, so you could do
Yeah.
3 different targets.
any
Okay.
Or you
combination
can
of
do,
three.
yeah,
Two
or
more?
you can have all three go into one.
Okay.
It's a horrifically great skill spell.
Yeah,
Very strong.
strong.
Okay. You notice this immediately, so I'm gonna unhide this.
Is it serving looks
What?
or is it serving dinner?
No, a
Oh,
rug.
fucking
a rug
no.
starts, gets up, goes over here,
Oh,
and
come on.
and like tries to wrap itself around you.
I'll take the hit.
You'll take the
Defend your
hit.
feet. Defend your feet.
Do they have to be within
Shit.
5 feet of you,
I have to be within 5 feet of the attacker.
of the attacker? Double check for me, because I think it's supposed to be within 5 feet of the person, of the attack.
Tyler
Son
just-
of a fucking bitch. All right, yep, that's how
Tyler
it
just
is.
wants to wreck me.
No,
Wants
Jeremy.
me to wants Jeremy to die via smothering rug.
Does a 10 hit you?
A 10 does miss.
Okay, so you jump out of the way of
I
the
dodged the carpet.
the carpet.
The magic carpet ride.
Yeah. And then the table took its turn.
On
It's
a
this living
magic
book.
carpet die.
A whole new.
Hey, I just want to say, like, Jeremy wanted to meet Vivona. This is the best way
Oh
to
my
meet
god.
Oh
her. Again.
This book comes over here. Right. Kyrie does not do anything because it dashed. That's its turn. This other book is gonna be a flying book, and
They are booking it.
Just so you know, Baron,
Well
you're
done.
probably getting a lot of borks.
Yeah, it's a horrible. It's too loud.
Master, an enemy. Another one.
I
Another
thought
one.
this would
Another
help.
one.
It's actually not.
Another
It's
one.
actually quite horrible.
Jeremy, it is your turn.
Master, I must let you know. There are
So
books.
I have a question.
Hey guys,
Stone
I'm
of
just
Vivona.
gonna throw this out there on saying it too. Apparently the YouTube is struggling a little bit, and Twitch is running better. So if you want to avoid that
Hop on
dank
over.
YouTube issues, go over to Twitch. I don't know why. I have some thoughts, but I can't really fix it right now unless I kill the entire stream. So
Yeah.
So question about the stone.
Yeah.
I'm looking back at all of my foolish RP choices from before, and I'm like, God damn it! So can I not use the stone because technically I haven't long rested?
You have technically.
God
Yeah.
damn it!
That's what you get for not
Fool.
resting.
I just wanted to impress Farron and meet some squirrels like freaking Sword in the Stone.
Mhm. By the way, did you roll for your stone, Issa?
I did. It was a 9.
Okay. Good to know. So what are you doing this turn, Jeremy?
How long does this last? What? Are you serious? This lasts so long. I'm gonna do it then. Just because why not? Oh, well, it's because it does that in particular. Cool. I am going to, Jeremy is going to clutch her holy symbol, and she is going to shout a divine word. I'm not sure what that word is, but she shouts it.
Okay.
And suddenly, she shudders, and it's almost like from like the rucksack. There's like this glowing of the shard of Vivona as like this spectral being like expands, like this giant like shadow looming over her. And when like it takes form, it's like this greenish white lynx that's like crouching over her, staring down at the carpet. I am casting Guardian of Faith on myself.
Cool.
Me and frickin' Baron's got his dog. I've got my cat. Let's see. I need to. Oh, I can't really.
Guardian of Faith is the official bonk spell.
It can't really do anything right now because technically the thing already moved into my range.
Yeah.
So that's a bummer. I guess I should have read that before I cast the spell. Oh well, it was pretty cool to make that description. And
So RP reasons.
And I'm gonna stay there.
Okay.
My turn, because there's nothing else I can do.
Nice.
Baron.
Okay, Baron is going to move kind of like this. He's going to go kind of. I'm sorry. Is this whole bookcase obscuring?
I would say it is.
Okay, he's going to go around to the rug behind it, and then he's going to kind of hobble around, grab his cane that has this quartz gem on it, and he's going to kind of blow on it, and then his mask and his eyes that normally are red kind of turn into, or rather normally blue will turn into red, and then they'll move independently from each other. So one will go up and then down, and then it will spin, and then he'll target 5 different creatures. Whoa! Or the same creature. But he will cast Scorching Ray at 4th level.
Nice.
Is that a ranged spell attack?
That's a good question.
It is.
Boss Nos. How about I just do this then? How about
That will be better.
some of this? How about some of that? You like this?
Yes, that's better.
We're here.
He's like shimmying.
Jesus.
He does it. And he's like, oh, hang on.
He's like, ah, yes. Use the halfling as a distraction.
I will give you some rolls though. Give me a quick
Do it.
second. I really should have had them.
Some rolls.
There are so many of them now. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna rapid fire them to you. 16. I'm sorry, 17.
That'll hit.
20.
That'll hit.
16.
That'll hit.
18.
That'll hit.
And then 18 again.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Rest of the night
Jesus.
is just 14. That'll hit it. 12. That'll hit it. 23. That'll hit.
10.
That'll hit. -5. That'll hit.
Negative AC.
I nearly crushed Genie Beyond rolling all that dice. I struggled. There's 30 points of fire damage.
Ow.
Ooh.
What was that on?
To the rug.
The rug.
Dang, Baron just went sicko
Did a bunch
mode
of
on this
fire just
freaking
shoot out of
thing.
your eyes?
I would imagine what it does is that if anything, his eyes are targeting it, and then it comes from underneath and it like amplifies through the quartz shard, and then becomes 5 and then comes down on it.
That's super dope.
Sorry, you saying the eyes are targeting just reminds me
Yeah.
of locked on.
You know what? I'm down for that too. I'm all about it.
Jesus. He just turns into Cyclops.
Special eyes.
That's it for me. I will hang out unless I have a bonus action. Let me see. Do I have a bonus action? Is that a thing I have? No, I have 2 weapon fighting, so no.
Sadly, you are a spellcaster.
This
With 2
sword.
I don't want to get more of these.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Takes 2d6 psychic damage.
The rug.
Go this way. Actually, I can go.
Look out, Baron.
What do I say? The book?
There's a knife.
The sword swings around the
Whoa!
thing and gets to you, Baron.
Oh, the initial D's.
It sprints, so it dashes, so it doesn't. It can't attack this turn, but
that.
then this living armor comes off of the wall
Unfortunately, I feel like I'm the only one here that knows what initial D
Well,
is.
All it has to be is 1. That's all it
You
needs.
are.
Moves here. This sword that is currently in combat with 3 people.
It's trying its best, and it is.
We'll try to attack Farron. We'll try to attack you.
Uh-oh.
There's an 18 hit.
Swing.
That's my armor class.
It will meets it beats, so that is 9 slashing damage.
Ouch.
That's its turn though. Can't do a whole lot. Damon, it is your turn. You just see this thing just slice at Farron and cut and beats and pieces the armor a little bit.
What do you
I look
have?
at that.
A knife.
I throw the buzzsaw in my other hand as a bonus action. Damon's glove lights up with magical electricity, goes down and touches Farron's sword as a bonus action, lighting it up. It is now a +1 as I cast magic weapon. Throw the buzzsaw in my other hand, and I'm gonna whack the sword right next to me.
Do it.
12.
That will miss. It parries you.
Ow, you piece of crap! And then I swing with momentum over to the rug, which is a 26.
That will hit.
It's 8 piercing damage.
You slice the rug in half and kill it.
And like gets caught up in it, and he's like, "And he has to like
Oh no.
pull it out."
Yeah, but I imagine like it cuts like in half, and like one part of it gets like caught in the saw a little bit. The other half like flops a little bit, and then just stops.
There's a strings coming from the bottom of his buzzsaw at this point, and then he's going to, ooh boy, let's have Pythias go here, and then I'm gonna go here, and that's it.
Cool. And so Pythias. Farron, it is your turn.
I'm gonna attack the sword again.
Do it.
Do I get a +2 for flank?
I believe you do.
Neat.
You're flanking. You are.
I am, because Damon moved.
Yep.
And he got +1 from the magic weapon.
Yeah, but I rolled really bad.
Oops.
That's a 12.
That will miss.
Then I will
You're
use
swinging a miss.
extra attack on. No, not that. Not that d20.
You still get the +3.
Then that'd be a 24.
That will hit.
Nice.
Sweet.
There we go.
Die, sword. Oops. Go.
Die, sword.
That's where
Ooh,
you're
that's
using
12
quick
damage. Wait, no, 13, right? Do I
you
get it
hit-
to
Yeah, +1 to your
Yeah.
damage.
13?
You hit it, and it like breaks. It like the sword like shatters almost and crumples to the ground.
Nice hit, Farron. And then just as flavor, because I'm going to do it at the start of my next turn, Damon just reaches over for a shotgun, and he says, "We might need some range."
I
This
don't
is
think
good as practice as any. This is a good time to practice.
Okay. No,
What better target
his gun
than
that he has,
books?
I guess.
As you say, this is a good time to practice. Kyrie turns his head and goes, "This is a terrible time to practice."
Hey, Pythias is helping you. How about you stay out of our lesson?
All right, it's your turn.
He says, Issa traumatized in the background.
I mean, I can't do much more but attack this book with the rapier.
Do it.
So I'll do that. How's that 16 to hit?
Nice.
The book, right?
Yeah.
Let me double check.
Pierce that book.
Make like a book kebab.
You stab a book.
I stab a book.
Dead book.
How much damage do you do?
Riddles diary
rolling it.
style.
20 damage.
Oh,
It's
geez.
Sneak
usually like
attack the
that.
book.
Oh,
Can I-
sneak attack. Yeah,
Can
technically.
I ask how you do 20 damage to a book that has 5 health?
You
I
killed it 4
imagine-
times over.
I imagine it's kind of like Kyrie just kind of pierces, and when he stabs forward, it stabs through it, and he just kind of looks, and he just kind of wasn't expecting it to be that easy, and then he just kind of takes the rapier and just kind of flings it off to the side, and it just kind of flies off.
Yeah, perfect.
So he grabs it, like gives it one of these. And
At the end of your turn?
Not quite.
There's like loose papers flying around.
try to get away.
I'll go ahead and disengage. and I'm gonna back up 5 feet.
Okay.
Just kind of making sure that, again, right now Kyrie's thought process is split. He wants to make sure that nothing like just flutters past him to Issa, because Issa clearly isn't fit to fight right now.
Yeah.
So.
This anime armor stumbles around the table and it's coming towards you guys, but still can't reach you guys despite dashing.
Clunk, clunk.
Issa, it is your turn.
I feel like by now they're just going off of muscle memory. They probably have really no thought process behind it. They're casting Shatter on the table and the animated armor.
Oh, nice.
When they're playing their lyre, it's probably the same song the lute is.
Oh.
Perfect.
It's
It's a con save?
Dueling ninjas.
Yeah.
But
It's probably
disadvantage
more
'cause it's inanimate.
Yes.
It's non-organic.
Yes. It's disadvantage on con save of 16.
Okay. The
I'm saying
table.
it's less of they're playing against it. It's more of like
3.
they've inadvertently started playing the same song.
And the anime armor. It fails. Jesus. I got 3 and an 8.
Yeah. I love this stupid spell.
It's so good.
Very good.
If you just want to pierce someone's eardrums, 8 plus 5, 9, 13 damage. I rolled for just flat both. Do you want me to roll for each target?
We'll roll with flat bow.
Okay, 13.
13. There we go. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
beefy
They normally
table.
could do more, but what is thought?
Yeah. The table, kind of like it looks like it's like goes down almost like, and then charges forwards at Baron. It gets here.
Like, we gotta
It's
practice,
going to-
Baron. Okay, look out.
Here it comes.
Charging
A
table.
24 to hit you.
That'll do, yeah.
That is
boy.
14 bludgeoning damage, but it moved at least 20 feet in a straight line.
So it gores you.
So it does another, not as much, 5
The cor-
damage.
It hits you with
Okay.
the corner.
Yeah.
Right in the
Oh
hip.
God.
You're like,
Can you-
oh
Can
god.
you roll me a strength saving throw?
It's it stubs every toe.
It takes a leg and hits your foot.
Strength would be a 17.
Cool, you pass it. You are not knocked prone
Okay,
by
that's
the
good.
charging table.
Ouch.
Everybody, Baron,
Um,
use the sword. Use the sword.
I think this table is just a disguised minotaur.
There's actually an animated table stat block that I'm using.
That's great.
I found.
Oh.
Okay, it's not in the book. I was like, that's in the DMG somewhere.
No, it is an official thing. It is an official stat block,
Interesting.
but it's not DMG. It's not Monster Manual. It's what is it? It's, if I can find where it is, the Forge of Fury.
Oh, that's a
Yawning portal.
It's a yawning portal map.
yeah,
That's a yawning portal adventure.
Yep.
Jesus.
Because I search, because when I'm looking for these things, I search through
Yeah.
all of the stuff just on D&D Beyond, because I can see. Pretty much
Just make
most of
sure it doesn't already just exist.
Yep. This living book is gonna flap at Kyrie's face.
That's fine.
Kyrie, look out.
Oh shit.
I rolled
shit.
an 8.
That misses.
Good job, Kyrie.
Blah, 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 but it doesn't really do anything.
Wants you to catch up on its summer reading.
Jeremy, it's your turn.
Jeremy is gonna.
Can I just say, I think this is the first time we have ever properly established battle lines in a combat.
move right behind Damon. She's gonna turn around and she's gonna produce a small mirror from her pocket, try and catch the light and shine it towards Baron. And she's gonna what are the components of the spell? Hold on.
I was just thinking about Baron
Jeremy
turning to dust.
I'm just trying to blind. I'm just trying to get
Yeah.
the light in his eyes.
Jeremy, stop.
And I, sorry. And I wave my hand, and the light gets like a greenish sort of color as it like wraps him up in a sanctuary spell. And I'm gonna say, Mr. Baron, get over here before that thing tears you to ribbons. And I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on it as well.
Nice.
Because
Perfect.
He means Baron.
yeah, I'm casting Sacred Flame on it.
Yeah, I'd be Sanctuary though. You have to roll a wisdom save.
Yeah, that's true. I'm like, I want to try something really quick.
I want to make sure it worked.
That's a dexterity save from the
Sword?
From the sword.
Sword.
Who'd you cast Sanctuary on?
Baron.
You got a dirty 20.
Yeah, I thought so. That's okay. My
They are dexteric.
Yeah, they are indeed.
That's good to know, actually.
They're
Jeremy
butterfly
would-
knives.
Curse and
Jesus Christ. I feel like Yisa like says it underneath like their breath. Like they're still like upset, like the butterfly knives.
Oh, vicious mockery. Oh.
Is that
so
the
yeah, just so you know, Craig, if you make an attack, cast a spell that affects an enemy, or deal damage to another creature, the sanctuary spell does end.
To another creature?
Yes. So like if you cast like fireball,
No.
or something.
I think that actually works out pretty good.
Oh God.
Because technically you're not doing damage with
coordination.
Watch this.
well, Baron, it is your
Big
turn.
brain
Okay.
moves.
This knife's gonna get big chomped. So like this, I guess it's not normally seen, but I want like this skeletal hound mouth to kind of come up and like clamp on it because it started within my turn. That
Nice.
will be a 19 to hit,
That will hit.
and it will take 20 damage.
Oh, shit.
What kind of dog is this?
The skeletal dog comes from the ground, chomps onto this sword, pulls it down to the ground, and it just like breaks and shatters on the ground.
Oh,
that's cool.
Nice.
Well, I guess I didn't need to cast that spell.
Actually,
after all,
it's
but you
actually
still got
super
it.
great. Watch this. Baron's gonna walk over here,
Watch this. He says.
and he's going to use life transference for Farron.
Oh, don't
Nice.
do that.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, very cool.
Wait
He's
a
gonna walk
second.
up, and then his hand will kind of become kind of skeletal and gaunt. He's gonna try and give you his life force a little bit, just a little bit, a little sip,
Just a
Little
little bit.
sip.
I don't like that
Baron.
phrase.
a little sip.
Just a sip of my life essence.
18 points of damage, and I believe you take, what is that? Do I take half, then you take all? Let me see.
No, I think you take double.
You take all, and then he takes half. I'm pretty sure.
No, it's you take the damage and Farron gets healed double.
It twice, so you will heal 32 points. No, 36 points. And I will
Yeah,
take,
I'm aware of how this spell works for a
Wait,
very
how much
particular
damage?
reason,
You took
Spencer.
18?
I took 18, but I will give him Giga Health. And he's gonna try. I guess I'll also go here and. No, I mean he's sanctuaried, right?
And
Yeah, a little on the edge.
You are sanctuaried.
1 foot in the grave. I'm done.
and how much did you give Farron?
I back
30?
it.
36.
I back it back.
I was about to say like technically you dealt damage to another creature, but
But
you're not
myself.
another creature. You're yourself.
No. That's why I was like, you know what? That's actually perfect.
Oh my god. We make a pretty good team.
I think so too. That's it for me.
Hell, he kills himself by giving blood.
Hey, he's not gonna die while I'm around. It's fine.
Brown and Jeremy take over the world.
This living armor goes up to Pythias and will attack Pythias. It uses his fist to try and slam on top of.
Pythias like kind of turns around like an animal. Like what?
Honestly, I learned the same way. If
17,
17 is gonna.
and it's going to slam again, but it
Yeah, that'll
misses
hit
the
him.
second one. So it hits the first one, misses the second one. You take a grand total of 8 damage.
Clank.
Yeah, it's just clink, clink.
Metal on metal. Real steel.
Good job, Pythias.
Just quack at you?
Did he just? Did his?
His little voice box.
Oh my god, he broke
Pythias,
it.
no!
When
I
did
was
you-
told the duck protocols.
When did you deepen Pythias's voice?
Activate duck protocol.
Damon, it is your turn.
Okay,
Jesus.
I have a dumb thing I want to do.
Quackiest.
Oh no.
Back he is.
Um,
Quackiest.
how tall is this bookshelf?
Oh no.
Oh no.
10 feet.
10 feet. So if I pushed it over, it would hit this guy, right?
If you can,
I'm sorry,
if you can
what?
try and push it over.
Sure. Shotgun. I'll shoot it on the top to like knock it down.
Give me a
This is a Colton move right here.
No, this is not. I would not do this.
This is a Colton gambit right here.
This is.
Here's the
way
thing.
worse.
It is a big, heavy wooden bookshelf. A shotgun shot probably isn't going to knock it over.
You
try and push
How many
it.
books are on it?
Lots.
Like how many stacks of books?
I mean, if a book thing is like this much, it's like 10 feet tall, then it's massive.
Oh fuck. Okay, never mind.
It's a big, heavy thing. You could try and push it over, but it would be hard.
Yeah. Man, that'd be cool. Let's see.
Not
How
even-
about Pythias go here? Pythias
Go
is
fetch.
gonna
Protect. He attack.
yeah,
Almost
he's
And
gonna
sometimes he quack.
yeah, he's gonna on a bonus action have him attack. He gets a 12.
On what?
Well, he gets a 14 actually. He's
On
flanking
what?
with me.
On
Table.
the table?
Yep.
14?
Yep.
Sadly, he misses.
All right, then he's gonna move here. He'll take the attack of opportunity.
You will do the attack of opportunity on you. 18.
That hits.
Let's take damage. I'll take it from you.
And then, man, I don't know what to do. Let's, I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna buzzsaw. I'm gonna buzzsaw the table.
Okay.
20.
That'll hit.
7 piercing. And then the buzzsaw, I hit it, and then the saw runs along the side of the table to hit it, and then continues its momentum to the armor, animated armor.
So it's like a yeah.
Yep, 13.
Yo, I hate to do this, but Roll for Damage just rated us with 24 viewers. So thanks,
Whoa,
guys.
hey, what's up?
Hey,
How's
hey.
it going, Noel?
We're fighting
fighting furniture.
Yeah, an animated table. And
We're in the Beast
Building-
Castle right now.
yeah.
With this epic music playing.
Lumiere, no!
It hits the armor and just bounces back off and doesn't leave a dent.
Yeah, well, I tried to grab it again, and then I'm gonna end my turn.
Man,
Well-
these animated armors are giving me like Death House flashbacks.
Farron, it is your turn.
Farron is like, well, you told me to pull out my gun, but now they're all right here.
Actually,
so-
Tyler, I'm sorry, can I move?
No, it's
Sure.
my turn now.
Can I go
Farron,
here?
Get your gun.
Yeah, you don't leave opportunity attack range, so.
No, I'm just moving between everybody.
So I'm just going to. It's an action to swap weapons, is it not?
No, I don't think we usually don't rule it that way.
Okay, well then I'm gonna hit it with my sword.
Hit it with the sword.
Word.
Sword.
Done.
Oh, way back there. Man, I cannot roll well at all today. That's a 10, which I believe would miss.
That would miss.
And then we'll try a
10.
different D20, and oh man, 11.
That will also miss. Sorry.
Farron.
Farron's like so like freaked out about like the gun and everything. He's like,
I don't know what to do.
yeah. Kyrie.
I mean,
There's a weird old man touching the back of my head.
I mean, I'm gonna.
and also,
Come
who would
on.
anticipate fighting a table when you're being a knight?
I mean, yeah.
That's
I mean,
not
I'm
anywhere in
gonna-
your training.
It just stubbed all of my toes.
I'm
Yeah, to
gonna.
be fair, anyone would be thrown off their game by that.
I'm
Not
gonna-
all my toes.
I'm gonna attack the book again, I guess.
The book that's flapping in your face right now.
Yep. How's a 21 to hit?
That will hit.
And
You do a lot of damage.
I do a lot of damage because
The book is just eviscerated.
Much damage.
22 damage.
Boom, knowledge.
Boom.
Same thing, just straight through it, and I just pull
Yep.
it off of the rapier.
Kyrie, can
Yep.
you attack the vitals of the table, please?
Kick it in the table nuts.
Does Damon actually say that? Does Damon
Damon's just like,
actually?
can you help out with this table? It's stubbing all of Farron's toes.
Vitals of the brain.
As he says that, Kyrie will sheath the rapier and pull out his dagger, and he's not moving from that spot.
Okay.
Kyrie walks over to all the screws and just
This living
Use
armor
Pythias' tools.
yes.
goes.
Clank, clank.
You can go like this, and then you can go like that, and it just places itself to flank Damon.
Uh-oh.
That's fine.
Right.
I'm glad that
We
Kyrie
don't
hasn't
have
been
any
noticed.
more books, so I don't need
Glad that
to
Kyrie
open. The
Isn't being
swords
attacked at
are
all.
broken, so there. So plus 2 to this. It's a 8 that does not hit you. But the other one is a dirty 20.
Pythias will give it disadvantage, and if it's attacking me,
It is.
and yeah, he can use his reaction to give it disadvantage.
Makes a dirty 10, so it misses.
Dirty 10.
Dirty
Wow,
10.
what's that
table
10
where there was
do?
a
A 10?
That is the armor.
Oh, cool.
Nasty.
So Pythias just steps on its foot with one of his
That
hooves,
10 has
and then it
some
like can't
fingers.
move and it gets off balance.
Yeah.
You knew
He
that
grabs
10
the
like I
table
did.
runner.
Oh my god.
Issa, it's your turn. Talking about vicious mockery just now.
Wait.
Your pun.
So the suit of armor. There we go. Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
I had 4 hours of sleep today. It's made of metal, correct?
It is indeed made of metal.
I'm just gonna cast heat metal.
Oh my god, we could duo heat metal.
That would-
Melt him.
I guess
I mean,
just
It would
it
just
is
burn,
metal.
right? It would melt.
yeah. I guess just
Melt.
automatically do the fire damage that it would happen. It can't drop itself.
Drop it like it's
Well,
hot.
When you
I
cast
think
on
the-
armor, it's different.
I think the danger is that since it's all metal, if it attacks us,
Oh.
it might do more
Oh, yeah.
damage.
Oops.
You've made it worse.
Can you
on fire.
Oh no, it's better too because it's taking damage.
can you bring up
but-
the spell in the Roll20?
I was checking it too. I just
Thank you.
There it is.
I don't. Okay, I was like, I don't know how to do that. I mean, it's wearing the object.
It's technically a creature,
technically,
not an object, though.
yeah? That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It should
because
be like an
you could
armor
warp it.
clause.
It could,
Right?
it
Like
could,
warp it and damage it.
it could stop, drop, and roll. By the way, it has to drop the object. It just falls over and starts rolling.
drops the
But it's still
hand.
but still touching it. It's a thing. So
Yeah, I know.
I'll say it automatically will fail any of the Constitution saves, but because it is itself, I'll say it's half damage.
Boo, but understandable.
I mean, you could also not have disadvantage on attack rolls.
Yeah, I'll give it that as well.
Okay, cool. That's
That,
what I
that
was-
did not help us. I don't know why I said that. I'm sorry.
No, disadvantage on attack rolls. I mean, that
Well,
helps.
because initially I was like, oh no, it might just make it do more damage to us.
Okay, I am double checking. It's just yeah, I just have to roll damage. Then I get a half hit.
Half it.
Wow, I did 8, so 4.
Okay. I will put though a little marker. It's like a fire marker.
You are possibly welcome. Yeah, basically.
Let's go. Big.
Nice.
So that guy is marked. Okay. Cool. Is that the end of your turn?
That is. It's just head empty, no thoughts.
Head empty, no thoughts.
Only it's just not even like the sexy kind. It's just that no.
It's not the sexy
The
stupid.
table
Eyes
is
just
where is it? It's right here. It backs up. So
make your
all
move
of you-
table.
All
That's a lot of
4 of you
opportunity
guys
attacks.
get lots of opportunity attacks.
What? I'm saving it.
Who's
Can I roll insight? Is it backing up to come back?
Yes.
Damon is like gonna hit it, and then he's like, he gets prepared to defend.
Baron will smack the table. He's kind of mad that he didn't hit
The table.
Try and smack it.
stupid table. He'll try to stub. Oh, I think I hit this time. That's a 21.
That will hit.
I feel like it's more of like maybe you did hit it.
I
but it just
am.
kinda
I'm going to
bounced off.
smite the table.
Oh God.
Yes.
It's a
Jesus.
fiend.
Is it?
It is not.
Oh.
Did some demon shapeshifted into a table? Oh no! How do you find out?
It's angry. It's like,
It could
help,
be.
please. I've been a table for so long.
Just kill me.
Archdevil
You're a
IKEA.
paladin, I know you are.
It's my warlock patron of the
I know it's about to
furniture.
be my turn, but I'll be right back.
Okay.
Boon of carpentry.
Plus a D10.
That'd be really cool because then you're like, Hellish Rebuke could be like screws coming out of you.
That's cool.
He's so cool. Uh oh. Right
The
there.
Eldritch Blast is just a bunch of chainsaws.
Plus plus 2, so that's 20 damage. I mean, 21 damage because of
The +1.
plus 1.
Holy crap.
This thing tries to like pull away from you guys as if to like charge back into you guys because it's just trying to ram you guys. And as it's going, Farron just whacks it down and with holy light breaks it in half.
Yes, that was awesome.
Ah, my toes are safe.
Your toes.
My toes will sleep soundly tonight.
Yes, they will.
Give me your toes.
Oh,
Oh, perfect timing, Jack.
back in time.
Look at Jack. He's so handsome.
You talking about me?
Yeah.
Yeah. It is now your
Oh,
turn.
sorry.
The table died.
Yeah, I killed the table.
Nicely done.
Baron had a little bit of an anger problem for a split second and split it in half.
Oh my God, Farron, that was a table. It had family and friends, children.
It had
He had,
chairs
he had chairs and a leaf.
and a leaf.
A leaf on the way.
Oh no.
No.
The leaf was underneath it.
Uh,
You have to save it.
I'm a father now. I will care for this.
I'll
It
I will
looks
care
down
for
at
this
your toes
leaf.
and it's just like,
Shit. I don't
Mother, I crave violence.
know. God.
Too young to be a father.
I'll
Literally.
cast Guiding Bolt on this guy. I don't know when I became. Oh no, I'm still green. I'm like a lime green. I'll cast a good old first level Guiding Bolt.
Do it.
Oh, you know what? No, that is not what I wanted to do. I take that back. I was over
Rewind?
here, I believe. I'm gonna go over to Baron, and I'm gonna cast a second level. No, Sorry, I will go back to where I was. I'll cast a second level healing word on Baron,
Thank you.
of course.
No. Delicioso.
7 plus
This
2
man
plus
makes me
2 is
uncomfortable.
11. 11 hit points coming your way, Baron.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And then I'll just cast Sacred Flame again on this boy.
But
This young man.
This specimen right here.
Specimen.
Well, I mean, that's what you like.
It's a dexterity saving
oh,
throw.
it's Dex Dave. Ooh, these
DC
guys are
15.
so good at these. 18.
Come on, man.
It knows how
I
to
know
stop,
I'm the
drop, and
healer,
roll.
but dang, I'm used to being more useful than this. Okay, that's the end of my turn.
Baron.
Oh, okay.
We have Baron and Farron.
I know. I was like, what, me?
Me again?
No, I shouldn't think about this.
Still
But I
have
had a
your
plan.
sanctuary up.
And then that table got bopped.
Yeah, my plan was kind of
Yeah.
centered around the table, not getting bonked either.
So the plan was tabled.
Grace.
ah, 1d4 psychic damage.
Look, man, I'm just going
Well-
against the grain.
That was quite a wooden response from everyone.
All right.
Oh my
now.
God.
All right. Kyrie and Issa.
Quit branching off.
TPK
And Jack.
tonight. Pun Kings.
Well, everyone just ignores Jack's. Okay.
No, I said and Jack. Jack can
Okay.
get.
I was acknowledged.
don't want to. I'm gonna feel bad about this
I guess we'll leave.
sanctuary.
Guess
Guess all these jokes have a leg
Oh.
to stand on.
Too soon. Too soon.
Grace, I just
All
can't
right.
share it anymore.
The host
Please
has
stop.
muted you.
I'm going to. The host is it's unfortunate, but I think I'm going to forfeit the
We will not
sanctuary.
be silenced.
Super
I
cool.
mean, there's barely any bad guys left. You may as
So
well.
let me see if I can actually. That's going to move. I'm not Tiff anymore, so I can't go across the world. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Supersonic racing.
6. Okay, hang on. 1, 2, 4, 5.
We just watched this old man just fume.
If I
This is
can't
the
go
man
halfway.
we saw like hobbling.
What are
Okay,
you doing?
I'm going to go that distance, going for speed, and I'm going to turn around and shoot lightning bolt.
Oh my god!
Oh my
He's going
God.
to turn,
Awesome.
and then he'll turn. I don't know if I want to do it this way. He looks like Sans. He'll
Child
close
points.
one eye, and the other one will go blue, and then roll back into his head, and then come back around, and lightning bolt will come from his face.
Ooh.
I don't
That's
like
so
this man.
cool.
And I will do lightning bolt dex saves.
Dex saves for what's the?
Megalovania starts playing.
Oh my god!
Here's my nervousness. Am I caught up in this?
And no, because I can do it like this. Weep.
Yeah, you're not
Yeah,
caught up
that's
in it.
true.
It singes the mustache hair.
That's a natural 20 and a 17.
Oh, I think both save, so I think you're good to go. My save is 16 now, so both save.
These are apparently
I
very
think half
dexterous.
still though.
That's true. Which will be well shit. 12.
12.
Yeah, 12. That's pretty good though.
There we go.
Now that's just in my head.
Cool.
Okay, and,
So yeah,
and then
they
that'll be
take
it.
good amount of damage there.
That's tasty. And I don't have anything else, I don't think, so
Tasty.
I'm just gonna
Tasty.
pass.
Nom, 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 nom.
Yes,
That
it's
was a
tasty.
shocking.
And then Delizio
nom, nom.
was
It was so
Shocking.
So weird.
Is that the end of your turn, Baron?
Yes, that is it. Thank you.
This armor decides I don't like being shocked
Oh
anymore.
no.
I'm going to
Step up, bro.
I'm
Step
going to
up.
hit the wizard that decided to put itself out in the open.
Uh-oh.
Don't you still have your chompy boy?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah?
but he's on the beginning of my turn.
That is
Yeah.
a 6 to hit. That did not hit.
No,
That's
no.
a 19 for 4 points of bludgeoning.
Oh my
damage.
god, we just watched this old man get punched in the stomach.
Bonk!
Mugged.
Ooh.
Some teeth fall out.
Oh no.
His dentures.
That's its turn. Damon, it is your turn.
Oh, go Gadget, Pythias attack. Force
Go,
of
go.
Powered Rand. Oh, he gets a
Just-
natural one. That's
Does he
great.
just like go through your legs or something?
I looked at Damon and say, you can help him.
I'm doing it. I rage attack the other one and then melee attack the one next to Kyrie. 14 and 20.
The 14 hit does not hit, the 20 does.
Well, get fucked, Baron. The armor in front of Kyrie takes 10 piercing
Oh,
damage.
Jesus.
I believe it's actually better if it's alive.
And then I go here.
Yeah.
Do it. Hit me.
It will.
Hit me.
15.
Fuck you. That's my other class. Oh, shit, shield.
Shield. Okay,
Bonk.
it blocks. Thunk.
No, wait, no, shit. Never mind. I'm not doing it.
Okay.
I forget that's my reaction. And I need
Yeah, it
that
is.
precious reaction. I'll take the hit.
Take 5 damage. Doesn't do much.
Got a cheeky
No!
little
That's
spank
good.
on the way out.
I was really afraid that he was gonna add the.
Bonk, bonk. Woo! Just keep going.
Actually, technically,
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Yow,
no.
my
it
biscuits
misses.
are burning.
Actually,
Oh, it missed. Oh, it has disadvantage because of the fire.
disadvantage. Yep.
I
You were at full health, right at the beginning.
was.
Even traumatized,
Wow.
your bard is helping.
Nothing bad ever happened to the candidate. What?
Baron, it is your turn.
It's Clone High.
Baron's
I
just
would
gonna
like
run at this guy and smack him.
We're just ignoring this
Nah.
one right here.
I got it. Maybe.
Kyrie said he has it. If he doesn't, then that's on him.
Yeah, it's Kyrie's fault.
It's a 20.
It's fine. It only got my other Friday.
21
Never
will
mind.
hit.
Ouch.
That exact same line was
6.
what started the
6
event.
points of damage.
Does he die?
It's so close.
Oh, well then I'll smack him again. Extra
Back
attack.
again.
Ah.
I'm gonna watch this video that Jacob's.
I got
What
a
is it?
1.
You got a 1? Oh no. You miss.
All right, into dice jail you go, you little fucker.
Don't worry, I'm
That
gonna
was so
finish
funny,
it off.
Jacob.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna make a Colton comment and see if he would let me do it.
Oh no.
So I know that
He's gonna die
technically-
next turn.
So I know that technically I don't have 2 hands, obviously. Which means that theoretically
Oh,
I
dude,
can't
yeah.
participate in 2-weapon fighting.
No.
However, if I stabbed the animated armor and left my rapier inside of him, I grab a dagger and 2-weapon fighting stab at him with my
No.
right hand.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
You're like, hold
Fighting
this
is
for
is
me.
offhand fighting, so it's
Oh my
His
god.
hand is off.
That would have been so awesome, though.
Hold this for me.
Well, it sucks because I never get, I never get extra attack as a rogue. So,
No.
Yeah, I'm working on it, buddy.
all
He's
right.
also
Pretty
trying
hot.
So I do have Tavern Brawler. Can I kick
Okay.
it
suplex.
I mean,
as my
you
offhand?
can always kick
My
it,
off-
sure.
Right, but like as
offhand,
like my 2-weapon fighting.
Headbutt it.
would
Suplex.
I will give that one to you.
Wouldn't it just
Yes.
burn his forehead?
Ganondorf down
All
B.
right. So first, this may not even matter. Let's see if the rapier kills it. How's a 19 to hit?
That will hit.
And I don't get my sneak attack, unfortunately.
No.
So that'll be 8 damage.
You run it through.
Okay, cool.
You just stab it and it like just falls apart.
Perfect. And I'm gonna stay there.
Okay. Issa.
Was that not the one that I had the heat metal on, or was it the one that everyone's
It
surrounding?
was
That's the one you had the
I
heat metal on.
Coolio. Is it worth it? Should I just do it again? We'll just do another heat metal on the other one.
Oh my
It
god.
will automatically do it, like, roll the damage, but take
Yeah, half it, yeah. It's more of I am but a lowly bard. Everything else is psychic damage, and 3 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Ah!
It had 2 health.
Melts him.
They probably actually they're just kind of so lost. They strum the wrong note, and it probably just kind of shatters. Just from it just kind of crumples into pieces because it's burning, and they don't even realize it.
And we are out of initiative. So we are out of time.
I'll do a quick once over as soon as like that one goes down, see that nothing's there. And then I'll turn and look at Issa. And see, are they still in the same?
They're just kind of dazed. You know, they're probably lost in thought, just really, really deep in thought.
He'll just kind of look and he'll say, "Do you need to sit in a chair that's not animated?"
What? Yes, please.
Okay. I'll kind of lead Issa over to this table, and see, kind of test it, kind of poke it with the rapier, make sure it's not gonna animate on me.
Yeah, it doesn't move.
Cool, and I'll
Damon,
pull it out for. I'll pull it out for
I'm
for them.
Don't
sorry.
do it,
flipping
Farron.
to this page.
Okay.
The things aren't living anymore, but you can kind of see
Right.
what's
But I'm gonna pull the chair out for Issa and kind of make sure that they.
Damon walks by Baron while following Farron, and kind of puts his hand on his shoulder and he says, "Hey, you fought well. You
Thank
doing
you.
okay?"
You know, I've had better days as he kind of grabs some teeth up off the ground.
Jesus.
I'll need those later.
Are you missing any health?
Yeah, a little bit.
4 teeth.
I will go
Sure.
down and Damon
teeth.
goes into like his kind of his bag. Oh no, sorry, it's on his bandolier across his chest, and he pulls out this small vial. And he takes 2 like these little tablets. He throws them into the vial. They like bubble up, and he says, "Here, drink this."
Oh, of course. Will this heal me?
Cleric of
It will.
dentistry.
Okay. And he kind of takes his teeth and puts them back in and tries to just drink it at the same time.
It's just very, very small, and as it goes in, it just almost disintegrates in your mouth. And it kind of, and then it's immediately hit with like a wasabi kind of flavor, like all of your senses. Like,
Wasabi.
ooh, and it's spicy for like a moment, and then it's gone. And
Help.
through that, you heal some hit points.
Thank you.
Teeth grow back.
And your sinuses are clear.
Oh, I can walk again.
I
Your
can
sinus
walk
is clear
again.
and you can walk.
You heal
That's
8.
what,
Thank you.
that's what was stopping him. He couldn't smell.
I had COVID-19.
Oh no!
There you go.
Baron, listening is. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. That was very kind of you.
Oh, it's nothing. And then I go over to Farron.
Farron is looking at the dead guy.
Yeah, it's
Same. Same.
The dead guy is he's in like almost like not quite like a bathrobe, but kind of like that. It's kind of like a
Moo-moo?
it's more like like pajama type clothing, and he's like slumped over onto the table. There looks to be like bruises, and he looks like he was like bludgeoned to death. There's like bruises around like where his neck was too, and also there's a stab wound right through his stomach. So this guy got fucked up by everything in the room, very easily can be tell. But there
Baron-
is the loot
Sorry, go ahead.
on top of the that's like on top of him now. And actually, I'm flipping the art once more.
Oh,
Ooh, who did this?
Oh.
Who did this
This
piece?
is Gabe again.
Thank you.
Wow.
Gabe.
The freaking legend.
Okay, Gabe. Just
look at the
out
little
here.
things down there.
Hey, are you
That's,
okay?
that's what it looks like.
You know,
See?
blink
You're-
twice.
I think
Bit too
I think he's
efficient,
eating
Gabe.
good.
I've had
Okay.
4 weeks to get this all set up.
Oh,
That's
yeah, that's
true.
true. That's
Is
true.
this script on the bottom in Elvish?
It is not.
Is it in
Oh, you know.
a language I can read?
Is it in magic?
Actually, I actually think you can read it, Farron, if I remember correctly from what I.
I do know lots of
what are
flowery
the-
languages.
What are the languages you can speak?
I can
you can read.
speak Common, Celestial, Elvish, and Sylvan.
Okay.
Is it possibly giant?
Those do look
Definitely.
like giant runes.
Feel very similar. Is it orc?
Guys, it's Hafley.
Yeah, obviously.
You're right.
Spencer, I sent you a message.
Yep.
I think
Oh.
Baron wants to kind of walk around this guy like a person walks around like an art exhibit. Just kind of looking around, looking at him, and then kind of lifts his cane a little bit and kind of pushes him a little bit. You know, it's hard to say what exactly took him out, but he definitely strangled. If not, then I finished him. If we could get him down, I could give you a more resolute answer.
Could I do something before we move him? I really don't want anything to pop to life again, especially not him. Prefer him to stay the way he is.
Oh, if you'd like that, I could make that so he doesn't get back up.
Oh, sure, that's great. Yeah.
Baron will cast Gentle Repose as a ritual spell.
Very nice.
So it
And he'll-
takes a few minutes to get that spell off, but yeah. You can
As this is going, Farron's kind of looking at the. It's a lyre, you said, or is it a little
It's a loot.
a lute? He's looking at the lute, and then he's looking over at Issa. And then
Yeah,
he's
yeah. As this is
looking at the
going
lute.
on, I'm just watching. Does Issa just kind of stay in their daze as all this is happening?
They're just kind of slumped in the chair, just kind of their heads down. It's just kind of like
right.
they're lost.
Another thing of note, then, he's not dumb enough to say anything, but Kyrie is not leaving like that vicinity to go see what's happening. It's like kind of like a trying to engage like a hey, you know.
Art's so pretty. Jeez.
It's really nice.
I can't stop staring at
It's
it.
really
I
nice.
know. I'm just like
It's like shimmering.
Kind of as
I was
like
about to
a,
blow it up, and now I'm like, never mind.
kind of as like a hey, I'm here, but not like a you have to give me the answers. you know, like he's letting the party kind of handle the dead guy.
The investigation. Yeah.
Yeah.
The investigation.
Can I cast Identify on the
Are you going to do it as a ritual spell or just cast it?
I'll just cast it.
Okay. I am going to be sending you something, Jacob.
Very nice. Damon just puts on his goggles, and then he kind of looks over. He kind of holds up his tools to it, and then he kind of pulls back a bit.
Go gadgets.
Go gadget ski shoes. Go Sanchez ski shoes.
Wow.
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 Wow. That was my Shy Guy impression.
Liked it. It's pretty good.
Wow.
What? Shy Guys are my favorite, like, Mario enemy.
Oh, I love them.
I don't know why I love them so much.
They're very sweet.
Even the ones with the
Kind of comes
propellers.
back from it, and it's
Before you say something, Jacob, I'm sending you one last little tidbit.
got it. Thank you. Is it floating?
Right now, no.
Where is it?
It's like on the table. I'm assuming you guys kind of moved it off of the dead guy, but so it's on the table. That's not the central table, just sitting there.
Okay.
What do you think, Damon?
Well, won't really do anything until you start playing it. I'm gonna take it.
It's still
And I'm-
magic then.
Oh, it's very magical. It's cursed.
Oh.
It won't do much unless you play it, so nobody else should touch it. Damon grabs it with his glove, and then he'll put it in his bag of holding.
And that's probably what shakes him out. What are you doing with that?
I'm keeping it away from everyone, so it can't do anything else or hurt anybody else.
Why?
I think
It's a cursed object.
Aaron will point to
Thing
the
is-
guy.
This thing is, yeah. This thing is, you play it, won't be stopped. You can't stop playing it, and everything around you will begin to animate. So, yeah. Issa, you said you knew about this thing.
I commissioned it.
You commissioned it from who?
It wasn't cursed when I got it. It was a gift. Roland, it was...
Who was Roland?
He's dead. It was... he was the love of my life.
Sorry, Issa.
That was the only thing missing when I found him.
Someone took it.
The carving on it. I chose those words. The music brings joy to even the season. I can't read the pronunciation now. Haha. Ishara is my real name. It's easier to shorten. I don't know what happened to it. It shouldn't have been cursed. There's no reason for it to, unless...
Somebody must have done something to this.
Is there a way to fix cursed items, Damon?
It's complicated. Not really. It requires another enchantment to go on to the item. It's not like you can just accidentally have the item cursed. It's deliberate. Unless
Right.
the item's sentient. Sentient items can indeed come to life and attack anything that it doesn't like. But this thing doesn't seem to be sentient. It seems like somebody, pardon my language, but fiddled with it.
Well, if you were to put an enchantment on something, surely you can remove it.
I
It would
think
take a
I
long
could,
time, and this thing is dangerous.
I think I could do it.
By the by, I hate to be this guy, but holy shit, thanks Kanoa Daddy with your raid of 65 people.
Oh,
Hello.
what's up?
What's up?
You missed the furniture fight.
Yeah, we just got done finding a bunch of furniture, discovered
Oh, it's sad boy hours.
a wire, or is it a loot?
It's a loot.
It's a loot.
A
I ain't
loot,
calling you a truth.
and figured out why a guy died. So
I know of paladins and clerics who can remove curses like that. Jeremy, do you say you can?
I think so.
Want to try it?
Well, I can't right now. I haven't said the proper prayers. I don't have the magic prepared.
Right.
But
Tomorrow.
It just doesn't need to be played until then.
I could
Yes.
next time we take a break. It'd
Issa,
have to be for a little while, though.
I'm sorry to pry. Wait, you commissioned this and gave it to Roland. And then what did you do with this afterwards? It was missing?
He was poisoned. We were going to go see an opera. Back then, I was a diplomat. He was a noble. He wanted to be a writer, a singer. His songs enchanted even the seasons. That's what I wrote on there, because that's what they did. I found his body. I don't know what happened, why it happened, who. That was the only thing missing. It was 200 years ago. I had just assumed I'd never find it again. But now it's here, and it killed somebody, I guess.
No. It was the item used, but it wasn't the item that caused it. Whoever put the curse on is who's responsible.
Could have done that.
Why?
Yeah, why
Is there
would you
like
curse it?
Is there like a desk or anything in here?
Yeah, I want to look. Is there like records that this guy has? Maybe maybe if he has any enemies,
A receipt
anything.
for a purchase for this object.
Yeah, something.
I'll say, give me an investigation roll.
Should we all roll separately? Should I help? How do you want to?
Up to you guys. If you're gonna help, then it's one roll. Someone has
Right, of
advantage.
course.
Otherwise,
Is everybody visibly starting to look around?
Jeremy is not. Jeremy is not good at finding.
I'll go over to Kyrie and I will
Us you.
Kyrie
I'll
would
take
be.
this. I'll take this small little metal device and I'll place it on your forehead and it kind of it lights up, helps you concentrate. Just let it do its thing.
Is this how I get advantage on my investigation check?
Nope, this is enhance ability, and I'm giving you intelligence
He gave you
What does that do?
advantage.
stimulant.
Okay, so it does give me advantage.
It's advantage, and then I'm going to give you flash of genius, so +4.
Here, have this Adderall.
So it'd be an 18 then.
yeah. So you look around. You actually find pushed off to the side a little bit. Like kicked out of the way. It's like a shipping box. It's like a small crate that had like padding in it that clearly seems like something was transported in it. And you actually look into it and you actually find a couple of like kind of like almost invoices. It's from the Avnia Postal Service, directed towards what's his name? Hold on.
Be right back. You guys.
Lord Alistair Hemlock.
Yeah, I'll rifle through it definitely.
Yeah, and it's it seems to have been shipped from Rivenhall, but there is no name of who sent it.
Rivenhall?
Rivenhall.
That's the disease-ridden. Like, isn't that the place that is like next to Eatonborough?
That's the plague.
It's not next to Eatonborough, but you are correct that it is.
It's the disease-ridden piece of shit city, right?
Yes.
Is how everyone describes it, basically.
Pretty much, yes.
All right. Someone in Rivenhall. I'll pull up the paper and I'll hand it to Issa.
And they're probably just kind of staring at it, just kind of
Don't know
lonely.
who, but we have a lead.
Just how far away is Rivenhall from Avnia?
About a week, I think. Might be closer to 5 days.
We have a world map.
Don't make me count squares.
We're not
Don't have to
counting
count
squares. We can just. Each day of travel is 24 miles. So go from.
Oh, is that where it is?
Nope, that's Clairiere.
I was like, dang.
Yeah.
I love the little like
217 miles. 216 miles.
I love like the little choo-choo.
So almost a 10-day. So yeah, so about a week.
It would be a week if it's a 10 days. A week is 10 days in this world, so it'll be about a week's travel.
About a week's travel. Where is the storyline? Right now, we're just kind of investigating a murder that seems to have been caused by this liar. We found where it was. Sorry, loot. I keep saying liar for some reason.
Because Issa uses a liar.
We did discover that there's a bill of sale leading to a different city. This is kind of a side quest, so, but still a quest. That's kind of where we're at right now.
All right. If that's our next due destination, then so be it.
We shouldn't. That's long. Are you sure we should do that right away? I'm sure there's some.
Issa, is this important to you?
Desperately so.
Then we do it now. In 10 days, 20 days when we return, if I get word that we know where Narcelia is, then I'm sure you guys would do the same for me.
Why are you so certain about that, Kyrie?
Haven't left me yet.
You have my word.
What did you say?
I said, what'll it take?
For what?
We've all got a line.
So what will it take for you guys to leave me?
Either way. I don't want an answer. It's just something to think about. You seem awfully willing to involve yourself.
Damon, I think he has every right to wish to look for somebody he loved.
I'm not doubting that. I need 5 days.
It's fine with me. I don't wish for us to go to this place ill-prepared. It's plagued.
Yes.
Of course.
Is there a shard there?
Rivenhall? I don't think so.
Or near there? We could two birds, one stone.
Kyrie's gonna...
I'm sorry, I only just started paying attention. I was kind of lost in thought. It's in Rivenhall?
There is a...
There's one in Arathonia.
Did Issa set the paper down, or are they still holding on to it?
I don't know. I think they probably still kind of have like a little bit of a grip on it. I don't even know, man.
If they have it in their hand, then Kyrie would just kind of turn to Jeremy. I found a paper that said that it was sent from Rivenhall, but no name. So that's the only lead we got.
My oldest brother is a lieutenant of the guard in Rivenhall. My parents live there. I haven't talked to him in a while, but maybe if you wanted, Issa, I could potentially ask my brother to help me with this. Help us potentially track down someone who deals with antiquities in Rivenhall.
I would appreciate that. I
can't promise he'd actually do anything, but it's worth a shot. And I've been meaning to reach out to him anyway.
I can at least help when we get there.
Yeah, hopefully.
I don't mean to overstep my boundaries, because they are clearly set here between you guys. But I could be useful if you don't mind an old man tagging along.
Aaron, you were exceptionally useful. I think that we could use your skills.
I tend to help people mourn a little bit more productively than most. Some take it as being a little calloused, but I'd like to help if possible, Issa, if you'd allow it.
I'd appreciate it. Not too often am I given allies just willingly to do things. I don't know if you've caught on, but I'm technically a spy. I think it's best to air that.
Well, yeah, there's a background for background. I work in a cemetery, so I don't have a whole lot of allies myself.
I want to ask you one question, though, Baron.
Of course.
What's your stake in all of this?
He kind of looks at his old body and frame. Maybe get a chance to make something of myself before I'm gone, I think. My parents were buried in unmarked graves, morticians their entire life. Might be nice to have something on my tombstone when I go.
Your
If not, it's set before me.
your magic's very strange. Not in a bad way. It just reminds me of.
It is odd. Yes, the necromantic art is it's a little frightening at most. Yes, but I assure you, like Damon here, Professor, any bodies or anything I use are allowed to be studied on, and there's a way in which people can donate their bodies for experimentation. A lot of us, my mother and father included, were given the right to protect and even negate some kind of the more necromantic magic shit in the world because they were able to do these kind of things. I don't seek to raise the dead, just make them a little more useful after life.
I can understand that.
Not a whole lot can, so do not worry about being squeamish. But feel free to ask me questions if you have any.
What are you exactly? Your
My
magics?
profession.
Yeah.
Or
No, like what do you consider yourself? I guess.
I guess I'm a man that focuses on my job first. I'm a mortician by trade, but I study. I'm more of a wizard of sorts. I come from the church just west of here, and it mainly filled with clerics and paladins. I'm not of that kind. I'm kind of a little bit more strong in my head than I am in my feet. Like Damon here, he seems to be strong all over. I don't know where the southern accents came from, but now I have it. I'm mistaken. I got it now.
You stay around Jeremy for so long, you start to be like, howdy, y'all. Mr. Kyrie, can I please get you to give me some advantage?
Advantage.
Well,
Advantage.
Mr. Baron,
Potatoes.
frankly, I don't know, but I got a good feeling about you. And
Be the first. Thank you.
oh well, I know what it's like to be odd. But I'll tell you this much: if you have all of our backs, and I'm pretty sure we'd have yours just the same.
I think I could do that. I can watch out for you guys.
Wow, this is exciting. We haven't had a new person since I came along.
I'm gonna go collect the guard. They asked to come in, and I think.
Yeah, I guess our job's kind of done here.
Job's done here. We have.
I need to rest if I want to.
What?
I need to rest if I want to remove the curse and send a message to my brother.
Right.
I need 5 days, no more.
What are you planning on doing?
What am I planning on doing?
I assume you're going to build something. You probably have some plan.
It's something we need before we leave.
Well,
I'll
what
go
is
get
it?
the guard, and then I think we can all do our separate things, and then we can.
Meet up in
reconvene.
5 days?
Yes.
Huh.
Baron's gonna go out and get the.
Kyrie, I'm only going to tell you if you promise to let me have the 5 days.
Sure.
Certain?
You can have the 5 days. I still don't know what you're building.
You need another arm. I acquired this harpy eagle feather. It's magic. It's going to allow me to make it.
He's just kind of like has a little bit of a dry laugh. Like, I had just sent a message asking if someone in the wild would be able to help. Oftery.
Truly?
Said that it's yes.
It's a race then. Let's see who does it first.
I don't know if they'll even respond. It was just a bit of a on the lark. I have more faith in your I can't think of the word, sorry.
Gadgetry?
Inventions. I blanked out on the word inventions. God.
Dude.
Pythias hasn't broken yet, so
And you've done this well with everything else.
all right.
You know what? If it comes to it, I'll take it until we have a way to get my actual arm back.
Just don't just
course.
grow on trees, you know.
Yeah, it's a little hard.
Wouldn't
to
want
regrow
Narcelia
an
Pretty
feelings.
freaky if they did, though, right?
A hand tree.
Ugh, creepy.
Damon walks over to you, Kyrie, and he puts his hand on your shoulder, and he just says, "We wouldn't want Narcelia feeling too bad about how much you went through to get her back." And he walks out.
Wouldn't.
That was a low blow.
I don't think he meant nothing personal by it.
Oh,
I mean-
no, I know he didn't.
He's
Some
just
women do
he's
like
kind
scars.
of an odd duck. We all are to a certain extent.
Kyrie's gonna turn. Is everyone else still in the room?
Yeah, I'm still here.
I know
went to
Farron
go
went
get
to fetch a guard, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna look to Issa and Jeremy and gonna be like, "You guys want a drink?
I'd rather not.
You'd rather not?" And turn to Baron. Do you drink?
No, not anymore.
All right.
He's an old man. His liver is
The
failing.
person who would drink with you left.
Yeah, that's
The
fine.
next thing I'll be drinking is formaldehyde.
What the fuck is wrong
Whoa.
with this man? I knew
Straight
it.
out the bottle.
I knew it. I was going to be like, we're going to be looking over this man is drinking straight formaldehyde.
You guys,
Regardless, Kyrie would extend the offer to get food or something that at not a bar.
No longer require sustenance.
You
Baron
guys,
will go, I do have my duties here, but if you'd like to give me that place where we're going to meet up in 10 days, I will. More than willing.
Well, 5 days.
5 days? Ooh, how many days you need?
I'll give him Damon's address.
I think I might know where that's at.
You know,
Oh, yeah, I know where he lives.
if we got a couple
And we're
days,
just like-
I may just head back home for a little bit. I mean, it's only like a day away from here. Is it right, Tyler? It's only like a day away from here.
it
Claire?
is. It's 37 miles.
A day and a half.
It's like a day and a half travel.
I can work with that. Yeah. I mean, this is the closest thing to a kind of like a break that we've gotten in a while. I'd like to just head home. I bet Clementine misses me. And I got to make sure my squashes are okay.
And with that, you guys exit out the room. Farron gets the guards, and the guard captain gives you guys enough money to pay each of you guys 50 gold pieces apiece.
Yes.
And as you guys are heading out to go have your well-deserved break after everything that's happened, dealing with the emotions of what's happened and everything, that's where we end tonight's game.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Dang.
We're not gonna do the split off and get the time skip.
Time skip. The
I don't know. Out of
5-day time skip.
all of this emotional trauma, only Issa should be able to level up. Only.
We are not leveling that. So.
Thanks,
Rude.
everybody, for joining us for tonight's game.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, Craig, for playing. That was cool.
Yeah.
Of course, thank you.
So
Sounds
if you
The creepy man.
I
if you
love
haven't,
him.
if-
so much.
if you haven't figured it out yet, Craig is going to be joining us for a few games, I think, of Avnia. Right, Tyler?
Yep.
He's going to
Would
get
you
killed
like to
off at
stay
the beginning of the
forever?
next game.
He dies of old age.
Oh no.
Start of the grave. I'm going to end in the grave.
What
I
is
really
wrong
like-
with this man?
I really like your character because we have way too many goodies in this party, and it needs to get balanced out. So
I was going to say, Kyrie and Issa?
it's 3-2. It's 3-2.
That's fair.
We need another not goody.
I
That's
think
fair.
Baron seems goody. He's just a
Baron
little
just-
strange.
Baron's just-
Farron's a little on both
Odd.
sides.
He's the
Farron
creepy
won't play
goody-goody.
poker.
That's true.
Anyways,
Also,
um,
hey, thanks for all the raids, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks to Lord Garthen for his second month of subbing. And hey, you know what? We're going to pay it forward. Let's figure out who we can raid. Well,
also, if you're on the
Obvious.
YouTube, this was 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
sorry, guys. So I have an idea. I think I know what happened over on YouTube. So I think that the RAM on the new computer is being a little wonky. So next week I'm gonna try playing on that computer, and I'll stream from my computer, and we'll see. Because the Baldur's Gate stream was fine. So
Okay.
all right, you know what? We got Legendary Action Adventures here. So let me set up a raid for them.
Cool. Thanks everybody for joining us. We will see you guys next week with another episode of Even Fall, and then hopefully we're gonna figure out how to premiere an episode on next Friday. So navigate
so much.
I don't want to go another month.
We're having a lot of trouble with that.
Yeah, it's a really busy month for all of us. So thanks again, everyone. We will see you guys next time. And I'm stalling for Colton. Slowly.
He'll get there eventually.
Goodbye.
Megan, those
Shadow
pumpkin
Legends.
muffins were fantastic.
Not sponsored by Raid fucking Shadow Legends.
I love your
Goodbye.
pumpkin
We are
muffins
sponsored by
so
G Fuel,
much.
though.
Thank you.